I can't believe it. Heather wants breast implants so badly that she's willing to eat carrots from one of these guys' buttocks. All right, go ahead. Please quiet down. This is a very serious moment. Heather, go ahead.
Oh, my goodness.
There she goes.
Oh, God.
You're hot.
What happened? Shh. Oh, there she goes.
Oh, that's gross.
All right, that's it. You got your breast implants.
Thank you, Howard.
If I take another one, can I get lipo too?
I tell you what, only if you eat a carrot from Beetlejuice. Beetlejuice. You will do it? Yes. All right, Beetlejuice. Go ahead.
Heather's going after Beetlejuice now.
Oh, Beetlejuice, how are you feeling down there?
Beetlejuice feeling good,
I'm feeling good.
How am I going to do it? He flipped.
What happened?
His hand is there. How am I going to do it?
Beetlejuice, go ahead.
All right.
There's a dickleberry on his.
Wait, you got to lift it up a little. Oh, God, that's so disgusting.
eating a carrot.
Oh, that's good.
Wow, you ate it. I heard it.
Good for you.
Howard? Yes.
Oh, that was real good.
You like that, Beetlejuice?
I love it.
You love that.
Because he'll take another.
You want another carrot? Well, why
I'll
don't
take
you?
another one.
Hi, I'm Heather. I won implants and liposuction. And I was eating carrots, big carrots, out of the Whack Pack's butt. And I got boobs, and I got a butt, a nice trim stomach, all by Dr. Calabro.
And you're here to show Howard the new you?
Yep.
Now, how big did you go, like implant-wise?
I went a full C.
A full C.
Yeah.
Was that a lot bigger than your old ones?
I was a full A.
Well, how do you feel now that you got the new
I feel
breasts?
very confident, and I go to clubs and I go to bars, and all the guys give me attention because of my new body.
And are you enjoying all this new attention that you've been getting?
I love attention, yes.
So, how do you think your life has changed now because of your new breasts?
Well, hopefully I get a job at Scores, because that's where I really want a job, and I'll see if Howard thinks I'm good enough for Scores today on the Howard Stern Show.
All right, well, good luck in there.
All right, let's meet Heather. She got new implants because of the show.
She did something heinous, and so she got arrested.
Yeah, and this girl has some history, quite frankly.
Oh, no. Was she one of these queen for a day women?
No, she just came in and ate a carrot from Beetlejuice, but the fact of the matter is that we thought she was real good looking. We even thought she was good looking enough to dance at Scores. But she had like one of these weird backgrounds where she had a baby real young with her boyfriend. Oh, here she is.
I remember her.
You remember her?
Yeah.
Let me see. Let me take a look at this. Hey, how you doing, baby?
I'm fine. How are you?
All right. Yeah, she has a real. So you got your breast implants. It's hard to tell what they look like in that dress.
I know.
You know, what did you go from?
Bigger.
You used to have an A cup.
Yeah.
Now what do you have?
I have a full C.
You have a full C. Are you happy?
Oh, my God. I'm extremely happy.
Yeah, you like the idea of this.
Yes.
Yeah, and do you go around showing everybody now? Are you now sort of looser?
No.
You're not. Well, here's your story in case anyone doesn't remember.
Yeah.
You what age did you get pregnant?
Age 20.
20, yeah. And I kept wondering why she never had an abortion or anything. Because she was a young girl.
Unmarried.
Her mom has to. Your mom can't even raise the kid. Your grandmother's raising the kid, right?
No, not at all.
Oh. I thought your grandmother's raising the kid.
No, when I work, she watches him because I don't want anybody else to watch him.
Well, that's what I mean.
But you work all day, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
You work all the time. What do you do again?
I do makeup.
All right. And she got arrested for fighting once in high school. She smashed a girl's head into a radiator.
Right.
Oh, my God.
Right? Isn't that true?
Wow. It is true.
Yeah. Her parents used to yell at her.
Yeah, she was out of control.
Yeah. And she wants to become a famous actress. And she takes her kid to auditions, and she wants the kid to become an actress also.
That's what the story was. That's right. She's out there hawking the kid.
Yeah, she hopes her kid will become famous and support her.
No, Howard. Come
Are you?
on.
Are you or are you not?
No, I would love to become famous.
Right.
You know, but...
You want to be famous.
But if you can't, your kid will.
No. I just want him to succeed in anything he wants to do.
Oh, it's a boy.
It's a boy.
Oh, it says here actress.
That's my baby. I love him. I love you, Austin.
Right. You love him, and you're hoping that maybe he could make it as an actor and support you.
No, not support me. I want to support him.
You do want to support.
Yes.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, whatever.
Howard, oh my God, I'm so excited to be here.
Now, also, Dr. Calabro sucked some fat out of you too, didn't he?
Yes.
He did. I'm anxious to see what you did.
Okay.
Let me see the work.
I don't know about the breast implants. I mean, they're good, but I'm just very self-conscious about them. So I'll show you everything else.
Oh, you don't want to show us your boobies? Let's see them. I got them for you. Let me see what I...
What? Heather, he paid a lot of money for this. Come on.
Oh, is that what you're uptight about showing them to me?
Oh, my earring's stuck.
Oh, okay. Come on, whip them out. Let's see. Look, show me what he did. Where did he suck fat out of?
Okay, you want to see?
Yeah, let me see as much as I can see.
Okay.
I'm not gonna sit here and beg you.
All right.
All right, let me see your butt. Oh, that's a nice butt. What did it look like before? Boy, that looks pretty good and tight.
You think so?
Yeah.
Good.
Let me see the boobies.
No,
Oh,
Howard.
come on.
Oh, come on. Don't be a sore sport. Come on.
You're not going to show me your boobs? You got such nice boobs now. Let's see them. You know you're going to be showing them all over the place.
No, I don't. I
Really?
really don't.
Let me see. Turn to the side at least so I could kind of...
Okay.
Let me see some cleavage or
What
something.
happened here?
I don't know. She's
She
uptight.
came in to show
yeah, let
Oh,
me see.
come on. They look nice.
Oh, wow. Those look good.
What is the problem?
No, she's shy. Cares. You don't want to
on,
show them, then show them.
Just throw them out.
Howard, please, I want to hug you so bad.
Well, show me your boobs and I'll hug you.
Really?
Yeah.
Just
yeah.
a quick flash.
Yeah. Give
Just
me.
for
Yeah, I
you?
want to see what they look
Just for
like.
you. If I come up there and I'll...
All right. Come over here and show me.
all right.
Yeah.
Well, let him see the work that he's done. Come
Yeah,
on.
come get over here.
All right, but my areolas are big, so...
Oh, who cares about your
I got some
areola?
pizzas. Big deal.
Let me see.
So you got
I
some
love you, and I don't want
pizza.
We don't care about your pizzas. Let me see.
Get away,
No,
Casey.
Casey,
She doesn't
Casey, move
want
away, you big
there.
dummy. You see, those aren't big.
Those are fine.
All right, okay.
Those are nice.
I'm so
Come here, honey.
excited.
I'll hug you. You're a good-looking chick. Come
God.
here. Oh, yeah. Oh,
Now she's pregnant.
nice, man. Yeah, I don't want to get you pregnant. I don't want to knock you up. You're the type of chick that won't get rid of the baby. Well, you look good.
Thank you, Howard.
Well, congratulations.
Howard, I just want to say that
Yes.
my boyfriend broke up with me on Valentine's Day.
Yes.
Well, that was
I'm
nice.
single.
And you are single.
I'm single, and
Are you offering yourself to me?
yes,
You are.
yes, because I love you,
Really?
and I love Casey, and I want to give him a back massage so bad.
Who do you want to give a back massage?
Casey! Oh
Casey?
my God!
Oh, she only likes
God,
you.
he's-
She only likes me, and she gave Casey a back massage.
I have dreams about him.
Oh, you do? Well, then
Yes.
forget it. I'm not going out
No,
with you if you're dreaming
I have
about
dreams
Casey.
about you too.
All right. Yes,
You're
Ganji.
introducing her to Casey.
Right.
There's this band called
Oh,
Strangers
I don't
with
want to
Candy.
hear it, honey.
And
Honey, I'm not going to even listen to that. I don't want to hear some plug for
You
some
gave
lame
her
band.
breast implants, and all she can tell is talk about other guys.
Yeah, go ahead, Ganji.
Howard, this chick was just saying inside that she wants to like dance at scores.
I do.
So she wants to dance at scores, but she won't take her top off for you.
Yeah, I know. It's
I'll take
crazy.
my top off for Howard.
Right. But, honey, if you dance at scores, you're going to have to take your top off for a lot of people.
No, she's gonna be a bottomless.
But I'll be getting paid for it.
In about a week, you'll be taking your top off for about $2.
$2.
You know, you guys are so angry.
Oh God, they are.
Dr. Calabro, good job, by the way.
Yes, Dr. Calabro.
She also had over a gallon of fat removed from her. I did her thighs. I shaped her butt.
Let me see. Pick up your pants again.
Okay.
Pick up your dress.
I did her waistline.
Let me see.
Really?
Let me see that. Wow. Yeah, her
yeah.
butt looks great.
Yeah,
Really?
you can't
It-
see the incisions either.
No, I don't see any incision.
They're all hidden.
Did a nice job on her.
I did her knees from an incision in the pubic hair area.
Oh.
You did her knees?
Yeah.
You just took fat out of her knees?
Yeah, that's right.
Wow, her knees look nice.
Knees, inner thighs, outer thighs, her hips, and all around her waistline and abdomen.
I got to get in there.
Let me tell you something. A lot of people were telling me that my nipples. Could I say that?
Yeah.
They wouldn't be so sensitive. And let me tell you, when I go in the shower, they are very, very sensitive.
You still have sensitivity.
Tell me they
it's
became more
incredible.
more sensitive.
You are more sensitive.
Yes.
Dr. Calabro must have done something to make them more sensitive.
Everybody there is so nice.
Well, Dr. Calabro is a great surgeon. Thank you, Dr. Calabro, for
thank you,
making
Howard.
this girl's dreams come true. Thank
I
you.
still want to give Casey a back massage.
Well, you talked that over with him.
Yeah, go outside and talk to him.
Oh,
Get out
God.
of here.
I can't even stand beside him.
Wow.
Casey, do you want to be a dad?
No. Come on, no. When I called, I told him that I wanted to give him a back massage.
Really? Well, why don't you go parade your new cans around for strangers? And
No,
go,
I don't want to do that.
Go ahead.
That's what you do at Score.
That's what Scores is.
Do you think I would be able to do that there? Do you think I
What, parade your cans around for
No.
strangers?
Do you think I look good enough?
Yeah, you look good enough.
Really?
Yeah, I think you could. Don't you think she can work at Scores?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I seen the
girl.
In a
I
heartbeat.
seen the girls from there,
Yeah.
and they're gorgeous.
I'd have to see you in a bikini, though, or something to really know.
Nude.
I have a top, and I would be more than willing to put it on.
Yeah, why don't you go get into a bikini? Let me take a
Really?
look at you. Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, can I pick one out?
Yeah, go ahead. Go pick one out.
All right, cool.
Hurry up. Oh, my good. And get rid of those ugly boots.
Yeah.
No.
Those are really tacky.
What, are you going to be in a bikini in those boots? That's
Yeah,
very
go
fun.
buy a pair of heels.
Tell me what did you want?
Look, she's really, smitten with
Anyone that
Casey.
Casey wants, I will
Yep.
do. Really, green?
Yeah, green's nice.
All right, I'll do it for Casey.
Good. All right, go ahead.
So sweet. That means Casey doesn't want you.
Yeah, go put her in the bathroom.
I know he doesn't. I know how picky he is.
All right, just go put on your bathing suit. You're talking too much. You're very chatty. Yeah. I want to hear about KC. Broad sounded like she was coming on to me, and then all of a sudden turned into KC.
Yeah.
That was nice. Right?
What? Yeah. Well, go do it.
Oh, he can't.
No.
What's the matter? You can't get it up?
I don't like girls.
Did you tell her you can't get it up?
Yeah, I told her.
Yeah, go tell her. Tell her the truth.
Nice.
What's going on with him? Is he still away from his girlfriend?
No, he's still. You got your girlfriend again, right?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
you're back together?
Yeah, he's got a girlfriend. He's got a lady, a special lady.
Spoken for.
And here is Heather with her new implants in a bikini. I don't know if you could work in scores.
Step out. Show us your stuff.
That bikini ain't making it.
No, it's not.
That ain't.
I know it's
Casey
not at
always
all.
picks the worst bikinis.
Yeah, because he wants to see.
I don't know how to dress.
Because he wants to see a man in a bikini.
Looks like a guy.
Yeah.
Put on a different bikini.
That's a horrible bikini.
That's a bad bikini. Yeah, you look awful.
You
And
might as well
you,
be in
It's
bloomers.
bad.
and you got to get rid of those boots. They are the
What is wrong with
ugliest.
her? She can't take off those boots.
Just take off those boots.
Looks like her own brother.
Give her let her
That
pick
one,
out a
that
bathing
one,
suit.
that one.
Yeah.
This one?
Yeah. Go ahead. Go switch into that. And get rid of your boots.
No, Howard.
You look like a goddamn stormtrooper.
Oh, that sucks.
Man. What is he?
What?
She hates her legs. Meanwhile, she wants to be a dancer. She
Yeah.
hates everything about her, and she wants to be a dancer.
She's kind of thick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Little
She's got a
bit.
lot
What
of
do you
junk
mean in
her
the
trunk.
head or?
Thick in the head.
Name it.
All right, let's go to line 20, which is Tony. Tony, go ahead.
Hey, Howard, what's up, brother? How you doing, man?
All right, man.
This broad's got to be kidding me. She should be on her hands and knees on her all fours, bending over with everything off.
Right.
Come on now. And tell Steve that marble guy, he must have dropped some marbles on his head.
That's so true. Okay, let's get to Bob. Bob, go ahead.
Yeah, Howard, you're always giving away breast implants. I could really use liposuction, you know?
You need liposuction?
Big time.
First of all, you're a guy. Guys don't need liposuction.
Well, shit, I go to the gym every day, and I mean, I can't seem to get rid of these hips and my stomach.
Yeah, but so what? Who cares? You're a guy. Chicks
I
don't
know,
care
but-
if you got a
Where
gut.
you dancing?
Yeah.
What'd you say?
It doesn't matter to girls if you're a little chunky.
Well, I don't know. I mean,
You know what I'm saying? I mean, you're not gonna listen. You're not gonna be any Arnold Schwarzenegger if you get liposuction.
well, it would make me feel better.
What are you, a girl?
Well,
You only
no,
hear
I
girls
just-
talk
I
like
know,
this.
Okay.
You guys weren't prejudiced against guys.
Are you a homosexual?
Oh, homo.
No, hey, and I had anal with some woman a couple weeks ago. That's kind of gay, let me tell you.
You got a woman giving you anal, and you're worrying about liposuction. You don't need it.
That's your honest.
Girls like a guy who makes them feel secure. They like a guy with a sense of humor or some sort of intellect, or
Well, I
maybe.
do some stand-up comedy.
Well, there you go. All right, here
I
comes the
get
broad with the
laid all
bathing
that
suit.
much. I mean, I'm still home making sewer babies.
Hey, Froggy, you don't need liposuction. All right, let me take a look at this broad. Take those boots off. Let me see your legs.
No, I hate my legs.
Let me see them. They're not that bad.
Howard,
Take those ugly boots off.
I know you hate boots too.
Yeah, really, those boots are hideous.
I'm sorry.
Come on, unboot yourself.
I have socks on.
That tattoo ain't
So
helping.
take
either.
the socks off. What's
Yeah, take them
wrong?
off. Let me see your legs. Let me see if they're that bad.
I'll just pull them down for you.
Ugh.
She's
I need a
probably.
tan.
You know you
I'm
don't.
not
Stop being so insecure. You're a pretty girl.
I'm not.
There's nothing more important in this life than being a pretty girl. Let me tell you that.
You know what she doesn't like, Howard? She's short. Look at
Yeah.
those.
Right, she doesn't want to get off
Let me
those
see.
heels.
Take off those boots.
I think the
I'm
boots
sure.
make sure.
Take them off.
Heather,
I'm sure.
sit down, take the boots off,
Yeah.
Now.
and be quiet.
Yeah. Just do it.
No.
All right, then get out. That's it. You're done.
Okay.
All right. Goodbye. That's it.
No,
I'm not
Howard,
gonna
I
sit
don't
and
wanna
beg you
get
to
kicked
Then take the
your boots off.
He wants the boots off. Let's take them off.
I'll have like sock.
What do you got? What do you? Hold on. What do you got? Cankles?
What is that?
What?
Cankles.
Does she have 20
Cankles is where your ankles and your calves are the exact same thickness.
Oh no.
Like your grandmother. Like a bubba. Like a tanta. Like a tanta. Tanta Heather. Let me see. Take off your
Is
boots.
that my new Indian name?
Yeah, let me look. That's not Indian, honey. Let me see. Take off your. Let me see. Take off your boots. Take them off.
Why?
I want to see your legs. You want to know if you, can
wanted
dance
an
at scores?
evaluation
I can't.
for
You
scores.
already said I couldn't
No,
anyway.
you can't. You would not get a job at scores. You can't even take off
Not
your
with
boots.
those boots.
They wear boots at Scores
they don't.
anyway.
No, they don't, honey.
Yes, they do. I see
No,
when
they
you
don't.
go to Scores.
No, they
Oh,
don't.
Howard, please
they
be
all
nice
wear
to me.
heels.
Let me just give Casey a back massage.
No, you can't give Casey anything.
Oh God.
You know
now
what?
Gary's gonna tear
No, you know
me
why
up.
you can't work at Scores? Because nobody wants to beg you to do stuff.
Yeah, the girls at
Here's
Scores
a
don't make
20.
you beg.
Take your boots off.
Yeah.
That's what's going to be. What do you think guys are going to be nice to you if you dance at Scores?
Did Dr. Calabro remove your brain as well? Take off your boots. Come on.
The boots gotta go. They gotta. Come on.
They look good.
She probably does have.
All right.
All right, there she goes. All right, take off your boots.
Good girl.
Casey's
Good
sweet.
girl.
What would you do to Casey if you had a minute?
Oh my God.
Really?
she's like starstruck with Casey.
I'd bang her if I was
That's
Casey.
so sad.
I would give her sex.
Not sad. He's gorgeous. He's gorgeous. Ever since I seen that picture with him, I guess posing.
All right, just let me see your legs.
Okay.
I want to hear about how
She's
good
got a
looking
prison
Casey is.
tattoo on. That's what's going on.
Prison
Yes, I do.
tattoo.
Yeah, look at the inside of her left ankle.
I don't care about that. Let me see. Let me see your legs.
All right.
All right, stand back over there and let me look you over. All right. Yeah, she's tiny.
She's got nice legs. What's wrong with her?
No, they're. I know what he's saying.
What?
She's in good shape.
Like
But-
bad feet.
But what?
She got in a car accident,
don't-
lost 4 inches.
She's got bad feet. You got big feet.
Oh, she's short.
Wow.
And
I
you're
didn't
short.
realize how short you were.
Yeah, no, you couldn't dance at Scores.
She's almost a midget.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Okay.
But all right, you look better with your new boobies.
Yeah.
Thank you.
If I was you, I'd walk around topless, show them off.
She could dance at one of those places along the highway in
No,
Jersey.
Oh, Robin.
How could a girl like this eat a carrot from Beetlejuice's buttocks
Oh.
and not do this and not take off shoes?
know.
Right.
It's unbelievable.
You know where you could dance? At that place, the Home of the Couch dance they have down in South Jersey.
No, you could dance at the tunnel, Midtown Tunnel.
Yeah, go to the Javits Center
The
and hang
Lincoln
around
Tunnel.
in front.
No, you look good. You look good, though. You're a pretty girl. You don't have anything to worry about. You're a hot-looking chick.
No.
Yeah, you're a nice-looking girl. You
Really?
are. Yeah, you're all right.
She's just short.
I'll tell you, if you took off your top, we'd forget all the other
You
shortcomings.
grow 6
I
inches.
have big areolas. That's the only
No, you
problem.
don't.
No, you don't.
Really?
You don't.
Do they look normal for my size?
Forget
Yeah.
about the pizzas. Just, come on, do me a favor. Come on.
Casey,
Help these guys out, will
Casey,
you? Will you?
Casey have a girlfriend?
no.
Yeah.
Yes,
I mean,
I
no.
do.
No, he doesn't.
It's a boyfriend.
But you might be able to switch
Your
it over.
areolas are fine.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, they are. Let me see them again.
All right.
Do it for Casey.
Okay.
All right.
No, I'll do it for Howard.
All right, let me
Casey wants
see
to see him.
But right there.
Let me see right there. You got nice boobs now. Show them off. Be proud of them. Let me
I
see.
know, but I have stretch marks.
No, you do not have bad areolas. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Really?
Those are nice. You have attractive boobs.
Really?
All right, congratulations to you. You're making me mental, so I got to say goodbye to you. All right.
You're very pretty, Heather.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
And she looks real insecure.
Yeah,
All right.
no, I could tell the stuff like that bums her out. You look good.
You do. You look real pretty.
You're a nice girl.
Yeah, you're real pretty.
Is there ever a chance that I could give Casey a back massage?
It doesn't look like it's going that way.
Okay.
All right. It's not in the cards.
Casey doesn't want you. I'm sorry.
If I was Casey,
I
I'd
don't
let
know.
you.
It's not that he wants me. It's just
Casey, if you want, go in the back, take off your
No,
shirt,
he
and let her
won't
rub
do
your
that.
back.
He won't do
You know
that.
what the deal is, Heather? You know what the deal is? You're a very pretty girl. He needs a 10 and a half.
You know what, Casey? Do me a favor.
know.
Take off your shirt. Let her rub your back a little.
come
Give her a
on.
rub.
I can't do that.
Take it off.
Come on.
I'm not gonna do that.
Let her rub your back.
I'm sorry. I
She's
can't
not
do
a
that.
guy.
Rub your back, you big dope. You're a
I
man.
can't do it.
Can I rub your back?
Come on.
Howard, when you're interviewing whoever.
Well, it would be hard to concentrate. Casey, why don't you let her do it? What are you gay?
I'm gay.
She's an attractive girl.
Oh, there's 3 issues going on here, and I'm not sure which one it is.
He doesn't want to take his shirt
I
off.
can't tell if it's the
No,
girlfriend
God,
thing,
he has a
the gay thing,
gorgeous
or the Casey just doesn't like people touching him in general thing.
No, it's because
that gay guy touches foot. So I mean, what's
He
the
was hot though.
problem?
He put your foot in his mouth.
I know.
No, he didn't. I didn't put my
He
sock
did.
in his mouth. It's different.
Sure it is. All right. No, he doesn't want to take his shirt off because he hasn't been to the gym probably
That's
in
right.
2
He probably
days.
hasn't tanned.
He hasn't tanned enough.
Very confused.
Right. All right. We're going to take a break. We'll be back right after these words.
So Heather, what was the delay? Why didn't you want to like show Howard your breasts or show anybody your
I'm
breasts?
just very insecure about myself.
You're very insecure.
Yeah.
Are you disappointed that they said you're not good enough to work at Scores?
No, not really. I kind of knew that I wasn't good enough to work at Scores, but you know, what can you do?
Yeah.
You have to be beautiful.
So and you didn't. Why didn't you want to take the boots off either? What was the problem with
I
that?
just don't think I have good legs. And I'm not tan. I got to start tanning.
Are you upset that Casey didn't want a massage from you?
Yes. Very upset.
Why do you think he-
really want to do it.
Why do you think he didn't want it?
Because I'm just not good enough for him.
Are you upset about that?
Yeah, I'm kind of upset.
Do you think you're good enough for him?
No.
You don't think you're good enough for Casey?
I'm good enough to give him a massage, at least. Maybe not to go out with him, but, you know, to give him a massage. It's not like I'm, like, having sex with him or anything.
All right. Well, you're disappointed, right?
Yeah, kind of.
All right. Well, do you want to give him a farewell? Do you want to give Casey a farewell message or anything?
You're missing out on a good thing. I could really give a good massage, and I wish I could give you one, but I guess not. I guess you have a girlfriend, so I don't want to do anything to ruin it.
Tell me what you would do in that massage.
Well, there's a trick that I do with my hair. I let down my hair and I run it across their back, and I would do that for him, and then I'd put some oil on him, and I'd give him a nice hot oil massage, and I'd massage his legs and his back and his chest and his stomach.
Now, would you do this with clothes or without clothes?
Whatever he wanted.
Whatever he wanted?
Yeah.
All right. Well, poor Casey's missing out.
Yeah, I guess so.
So, Case, why didn't you want to have a massage from her?
I can't. My girlfriend kicked my ass.
Are you disappointed that you couldn't take the massage from her?
No, it was. You know, it's not that. Just you know, her time with it was. You know, I'm not making sense.
Would you have taken the massage if you didn't have a girlfriend?
No, you know what? It's not that. She wouldn't have cared. My girlfriend wouldn't have cared. She wouldn't have cared if I got a massage. You know, it's not like I'm banging her or anything.
Right.
Yeah,
She said she would have done it naked for you.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, you know, maybe that's another segment that we have someday.
So
she's a nice girl.
You just didn't want a massage from her.
No, you know, I'm busy. I got a lot of stuff to do. You know, gotta go around. We got Fin the Retards coming up and everything. So I just didn't see it. Howard said it was okay, but it seemed like I had some other stuff to do.
And I'm Sal the stockbroker.
And we're gonna go scare the shit out of some people.
With megaphones, because we have nothing better to do today.
It's part of our job.
Let's go.
We're scaring people with megaphones. Yeah, you scared me. I should just give him the same fucking idea my 5-year-old had.
Thank you.
Were you scared?
Not really.
We scared the shit out of him.
We scared the shit out of him. You're scared. Did you see him jump?
Hey, can you get a close-up of Sal coughing all over Howard's mic? Oh, my God.
I will use Clorox things on
You
that.
should be scared.
The other thing that they said on page 69 was that Sal was running around with your megaphone.
Well, let me talk to you about that. I read that.
That's
I didn't hear it on the news. I read it on. Someone sent it to me. I read it, and I'll tell you the truth. You know I'm really mad about something if you don't hear about it on the air.
Right.
I talked to Sal about it. The item was that Sal was running around here when he had a bad cold, using my megaphone in the halls. Now, let me tell you something. If you think Sal's wife is germ-phobic,
Right.
I'm 50 times worse.
Absolutely.
And
But you have a legitimate beef.
And let me tell you something. You know, a guy with a cold, forget about even the cold. Without the cold, I don't want anyone touching or invading my stuff. The reason I have my own studio, the reason it's locked up, I just get I get the skeeves when somebody, especially my megaphone. I've had this megaphone now for 20 years. I love using it. It's something that's delicate because it's a Radio Shack megaphone. It just gets the right sound for me. I've tried other megaphones.
Yeah, they don't even make that anymore.
That's right. And there's a basic trust here with all the people I work with. We don't invade each other's space. I don't go over to Fred's board and sit around with his sound effects. I don't want anyone touching my board.
And I'm still wrestling with that on the Friday show that Sal and Richard are doing that in here, but I'm getting used to the idea.
Yeah, okay. So you know how it feels. Well, when I heard this item, I immediately wrote Gary a note. I said, I'm going to pull Sal into a room, and I'm going to tell him point blank. I love the guy. I think his work is real good, but this is a deal breaker for me. I do not want. I got to be able to trust the guys I work with that they don't touch my stuff.
Right.
So I'm walking. I had a couple of minutes extra this morning because I get in early, and I see Sal sitting there with Richard, and I said, Sal, I want to talk to you privately. You might want Richard to leave the room, but I don't think he cared. And I shut the door, and I said, look, man, deal breaker, dude. I mean, this is it for me. I have to be able to trust you. I don't know what you're thinking, but you touching my megaphone is verboten. First of all, I'm a kook about germs. I'm completely irrational. Plus, you had a cold. Now, I just got a cold. Maybe you gave me your cold. I don't know. I said, but look, I'm telling you. I know the masturbation stuff. I've talked to you about that, and I'm not kidding about that. You're going to lose your job. There's just no ands, ifs, or buts.
Yeah, how many more things can he find that he really just can't do?
Right. And I don't know, but the megaphone, forget the masturbation. You can masturbate till the cows come home.
But, you know, he'd already had the masturbation thing happen, and he put this on top of it.
Yeah, dude, I am just livid with you.
I'm beside myself. I don't even know. I mean, there aren't even any words for me. It's not a joke. I mean, because this job does mean everything to me, and lately a lot of stuff has been piling up. I had to meet with HR yesterday, and I lost a lot of sleep, and then I heard this thing, and I don't want to piss you off, and I just used poor judgment.
Why would you? Let's can the music. Why would you touch my megaphone? I mean, like leave my. I don't touch your stuff. I respect that it's yours.
Richard and I decided that it would be funny if we started going behind people shouting with the megaphones, like surprising them, like Gary and Scott DePace.
Fine.
So get your own megaphone.
Don't touch my stuff. You know what it is, man? Seriously? Your illness about me and your love of me, or it's past love, it's obsession. You putting your hands on my megaphone and you running around the whole, it's almost like you're holding me up to your mouth. Like it's honestly, psychologically, you got to get past this, dude.
And
Go
that's
see a
exactly
therapist.
why you couldn't let him into your apartment and all of this stuff.
You're whacked out of your friggin' skull. And you got to stay away from my stuff.
It was just poor judgment. It's not me. I don't.
What else are you doing? Are you going into my office? Are you touching stuff?
No. I got that letter the first day I arrived here when you gave me my Christmas photo back with a note. Don't ever come into my office.
And what do you? I even have a lock on the door so you can't get in here and touch my stuff.
Wow.
Right.
How did you get in?
That was before you got here. The day that we were constructing the studio.
Yeah.
I had the photo for you because I think you said it as a joke. I took.
You had the what for me?
The photo.
What photo?
The Christmas. I took a picture naked on your console at K-Rock.
What?
You know about this.
I on the outside of your console. I gave it to you for Christmas. It was me naked, and you threw it at me. Go put it in my new office, Gary.
Yeah.
I was so excited. I came here while the building was under construction.
Right.
And I bought a frame and I put it in your office.
Right.
And I thought you would be real excited.
Gary's lowering a into
payback's a bitch.
Sal's. Look, Sal, I don't want to hear all your long-winded explanations.
No, it's not. And I'm
telling you, dude, get over your obsession with me. Go see a psychiatrist.
I have no obsession with you, man.
No, you have an obsession. You have to put your mouth on my things. You have to be around with the megaphone. Get your own life. Get your own thing going. You work here. I admire your work.
Thank you.
But at some point, just
anybody who knows Howard as well as Sal knows him knows you don't touch his megaphone.
Don't touch any of my
That's
stuff.
true. But the last thing I would think, I mean, if I thought I would cross you, Howard, would I do it? Of course not.
You touch one more of my things.
I know. I don't want to hear it.
I'm
please.
telling you, this is it. You're gone.
I know. And you know what? And in the 20 emails could come in now to say do it. So whatever.
Do it. If they want to give up your job, it's fine.
I don't want to give up my job. I'm sorry, but I just use poor judgment.
If you want, go to Mel Karmazin's office. Take anything you want off his desk.
No.
You know better, right?
naked.
You know that?
No, I'm not going to Mel Karmazin's office.
Why not? Why not go there? Why not go in there and take his stuff? Mess around with it. Because guess what'll happen?
I'll get fired.
Exactly.
Right.
And I'm telling you, I'm treating this the same way.
And I want to let you know that
I'm giving you a free pass because I respect your work.
And I hope you accept my apology as sincerely making a mistake.
I don't, because it's not a mistake.
Sal,
There's no such
mean,
thing as a mistake.
Like
this bad judgment you keep pointing to, why do you think it's going to get better?
Because I know never to touch any of Howard's things again.
No, you don't know anything until after you've done it and we told you it was wrong.
Is there any time you can avoid
fucking lawyer?
But she's right.
I know not to touch your shit, Robin.
But
Shut
are you
up.
ever going to know?
don't.
Are you ever going to know? But
Holy
without
shit!
screwing
Give
up.
you one Mercedes and you're all over me, man. Just
please.
put on a judge suit. Keep quiet.
Just keep your hands off everything. Ask before you do anything.
Put a cucumber in your mouth instead of your.
Ask before you do anything.
Robin, I'm sincerely apologizing, but you gotta go. I'm bent over picking up. No.
You're gonna make another mistake.
No, you
She's
can't
right.
wait for it. No, but what is this?
Because you don't have judgment, dude. It doesn't. Now you
It's
know not to.
bullshit. I'm
now
apologizing to you. What are you gonna do next? When are you gonna use?
Your
What is that?
apology means nothing because it's always after the fact.
Listen,
you
but I
don't
made a
know what to
mistake.
do.
Sal,
I know to kick you in the mouth.
Sal.
Oh, come over
It's
here
not
and
right.
do
Hey,
that. Come over here.
I'm talking to
Come
Howard.
over
Sal,
here and do that.
leave her alone.
Oh,
Where's
Let me say
Carver when
something.
you need him?
Tough guy.
Let me say
Right,
something.
you need a carver.
Let me say.
carve your throat out.
Right.
She's
Just
right.
keep your
But it's
hands
not
on
right.
everything
You're yelling at her
and
because she's
ask
right.
Permission.
No, I'm
for
yelling at her
everything.
because
Apologize to her. She's talking common sense to you. Just
No,
say
I'm
you're
not
sorry.
I'm trying to keep
Apologize.
you from losing your
I'm
Say-
sorry, only because Howard told me to say it. You
F
bitch.
It's not a good apology.
Fire him, Howard.
Wait a minute,
You're
Howard.
fired. Goodbye.
I'll be
Howard.
calling and saying fire him too.
You know what,
Robin,
dude?
I
And you know what?
understand you.
Maybe your makeup is poisoning your brain. Listen, Sal. Honestly, what Robin is saying, and it makes sense. Just listen, because you're getting angry and you're not listening.
It's not right. I'm saying
What
I'm
she's
sorry.
saying-
See how bad his judgment is?
What I'm saying is, what I'm saying is, and I'm interpreting
Women.
No, man.
Right. Pain in the ass right
Sal.
Sal.
Sal got himself into this mess, not me.
Sal.
Go.
Listen
Come
to
over
me.
here. You got one?
Not really. He's got mangina. Can I say something to you?
This is getting uglier than I thought.
You wanna pouch with me?
Sal.
I like to put you in a pouch. Put you in the
Sal.
bottom of the river.
Hey, Sal.
Go ahead. Oh, shut up,
This is-
Robin. I'm talking to Howard.
Oh, please.
This
yeah,
is my-
men are talking.
This is, yeah, Robin, be quiet. Men are talking.
Yeah.
Some men are going to do some drinking.
Yeah.
A man and a boy are talking.
What she's saying is, there's got to come a time where you look at that megaphone and say, or whatever that's going to happen. You go, you know what? This ain't worth it. You got to have some judgment.
Right.
The megaphone should have never happened, is what she's saying.
Right.
When are you going to be able to read a situation and go, you know what? I got to respect this guy's private space. This is a guy who gave me a job, and this is a guy I like, and this is a guy whose respect I want. This is a guy whose trust I want. You can trust that I'm not going to go into your office and go through your personal things.
You can, though, but I know.
I don't want to. The only person I'll do that with is Fred. Right. I don't respect his personal space. But you have to learn to respect mine.
Right. And is it fair to say in a year and a half I pretty much have?
No, it's not.
Wow.
It's not fair to say that because you just screwed up.
Right. Well,
and you probably have screwed up before. You've probably done other things.
Just
I
didn't
don't know
catch
about.
you.
Right.
Shut your mouth.
You can
You
say
shut your mouth.
all you want, Sal. I'm not shutting my mouth. So just get over it. It's not gonna happen.
You know what you're like?
It's not.
You're like that little
gonna
weasel
happen.
behind the
It's
bully.
not
Yeah, shut
gonna
your mouth.
happen.
You're
It's
a little
not
weasel.
Gonna happen. So get over
Crash
it.
in your Mercedes.
It's not
I hate
gonna
you.
happen.
And you are so jealous of that Mercedes. You got to get over that
Look
too.
at that.
Get over
What's
I can't
that
even
all
pay my
about?
fucking cable. She's driving around a Mercedes. I'm upset. What can I tell you? They're ready to shut off my cell phone.
Is that true?
Yeah.
Where are you? Why aren't you making more money here?
Yes, I am. Thank you.
What's going on?
Can I tell what's going on, Sal?
I built over a year. Well, the past year I left the stock market. I built up about a year and a half of debt.
How much do you owe?
How much debt am I in?
How much debt are you in?
$200,000.
$200,000.
What? $100,000 in a home equity loan that I took out and $90,000 in credit cards.
All right,
That's Robin's Corvette.
That's her boat.
That's her new
Thanks,
boat.
Artie. That's a new boat. Buy Robin a boat. There you go. Call it the Sal is boat. That's it. I'm in debt. I'm not
You
asking
want
for
her
money.
to name your boat the Sal's Fuck Boat?
You know, like the Stugatz in Sopranos? Sal is fucked right in the back. You can hang your black right out the back.
Oh, my goodness. Don't get upset with me because you're
Why?
in debt.
You're chiming in when I'm apologizing to the guy. You're fucking breaking my
I'm trying
balls.
to help you,
Mind
you
your own
asshole.
business.
You can't even tell that.
All right, get out of here.
You're here for the news. Do it and shut up.
You don't know what I'm here for. I was here long before you. You have no idea what I do or who I am, so you shut the f*** up and get out.
But the thing is, I don't need you chiming in when I'm trying to make a sincere apology.
We
It's just
do,
not right.
again, I'm going to remind
You're being
you guys,
mean.
we do a show.
You're not here to tell Robin what she has
I'm not.
to do.
I'm telling her to be quiet so I can respectively talk
Robin,
to you and
let me remind you
apologize.
let me remind you why Robin's here. Robin's here to turn me on every day.
Yes, thank you.
Well, good for you. She ain't turning me on.
Sal, you should be the last person to talk about piling on when somebody's getting the crap beat out of them.
Funny?
You don't know why. Listen, it is not up for you to decide why Robin is here.
I'm just asking her politely to be quiet.
No,
and
you
she
didn't
doesn't-
ask politely at all,
No, he
so
didn't.
stop that.
Who's
Stop
that?
lying.
Whatever.
All right.
Howard, I know.
Leave my things alone.
And I just
Leave
want
Robin's things alone.
Leave
Fred.
Robin alone.
All right.
You could Benji. I don't care.
No, I'm not touching
Leave
that.
Artie alone.
I'd rather fist Artie in his ass than go near Benji. I'm not
Oh, Jesus. Can you ask me first before you do that?
You want to thank him, Artie?
You know what,
Artie,
Sal?
do you know what I'm saying?
No,
I mean,
this goes
seriously.
back to Sal. Honestly, you're doing a great job, but this goes back. Remember when you first got the job here and you wanted to put wasabi or whatever in my munchkins? Remember that?
Yeah.
And Howard explained to you, look, there's a line here. You don't fuck with anybody's food.
Right.
You know what I mean? You still haven't totally learned that.
I'm
yet.
learning
You know
it.
what I mean? But it's been a year and a half. You gotta, anyone would know not to do that.
Yeah, I mean, Artie is not going to walk around here having his food tested.
Really?
Right.
You know what I mean? Like,
I mean, but that was the beginning. So that you gotta. It's a learning process, but it's taken a while. If you have a cold, you know how Howard is. I
but
mean,
Mike, you're right. Especially you got a cold. I mean, if I'm not here, we all lose.
I know, but I didn't have a cold. Jason
You're so
embellished.
You're so jealous that you got to sit there and hope I get your cold. You want to share something with me or something. Mike, go ahead. You're on the air.
Howard, love you, man.
Thank you.
I just got satellite, man. It's great, man. I love the show.
Thank you.
You got to get rid of Sal, though.
There you go.
He has crossed the employer-employee line. If he was at any other job, he'd be gone by now.
All right. Thank you. And that's an opinion I'm going to take very, very seriously.
So, Sal, how you feeling right now? You just got reamed out by Howard about touching his stuff.
How do I feel? I feel like, I used his megaphone. It was a big mistake. I don't want to cross the line. I'm not going to cross the line anymore. That's it. I f***ed up. I am sorry. I am the up right here. I'm not complaining. That's it. That's all there is to it. I don't know what to tell you. I used the man's megaphone. I am deeply sorry. I made a huge mistake, and that's all there is to it. It's just a big up. That's it.
What about Robin, Sal? You really mixed it up with her in there.
You know what? Robin is just a weasel. Whatever Howard says, she just weasels her way in there and just chimes in. I'm trying to talk to Howard like a normal human being. I'm apologizing to him. I recognize my mistakes. And Robin's got to... You know what I mean? Give me a break.
Sal starts yelling at me like I'm his wife. That's what he would like to do when he's at home, but he doesn't get to talk to his wife that way because she'll cut off his balls. So he has to do it at work. It's the only place he can really have any kind of a voice because he's just a browbeaten, downtrodden man everywhere else.
Do you have any advice for Sal?
My advice was, don't trust your own judgment. All you've got is bad judgment.
Hey, I'm Eli Roth. I'm director of Cabin Fever and Hostel, and now Hostel Part II. And I worked on Private Parts. I sat outside Howard's door, kind of as his alarm clock, and he was in the studio. It's Silvercup Studios is this place in Queens where they were filming the movie, and they built a bedroom for him to stay at so he wouldn't have to drive home every night. And I'd sit outside all night and wake him up in the morning and walk him to his car and listen to him, make jokes about me on the radio, and he was always so cool. And I always dreamed one day of coming back and being on a show, with a horror movie. I was writing Cabin Fever outside his door all night, so I can't even believe I'm here. I'm so excited to go on the show, and I haven't seen him since Private Parts. This will actually be the first. I've spoken to him on the phone for Hostel, and he talks about Cabin Fever, and this is the first time I've seen him in probably 10 years.
Eli Roth is a kid who was, I think he was at NYU. When I was shooting Private Parts, his job was to sit outside my room all night, make sure nobody made any noise. That was his primary function. Because Gary goes, he says, well, one of his functions was not to make sure that there was no noise. And I go, no, that was his only function. But he sat, there he is, and he sat outside my door, writing a script.
Oh my God, does he look Hollywood now?
Yeah, he's gone Hollywood. He creased his hair
I
up.
didn't even recognize him out there.
He's all Hollywood.
Wait, hang on a second.
Yeah, put on those sunglasses.
There you go. Now
you
we're
go.
ready.
Now we're Hollywood.
So hey,
Hey guys, good to be back.
So
Good
Eli,
to see you.
It's nice to be sitting inside the room as opposed to outside, like I was years ago.
you did a good job outside. You kept things quiet, and that was your job.
That was the job.
Because people said, well, he was really doing security. I go, no, he was just. I just didn't want any noise, or I didn't want anybody interrupting me. I needed my sleep. Because shit, when you're working all morning and then you're shooting a movie in the afternoon, I just wanted sleep.
Well, and actually shooting a film now, I really fully appreciated what you went through. I mean, everybody knew, and I remember you were like, I'm like the guy in Il Postino. I'm going to drop dead. I'm going to drop dead.
I was exhausted.
Yeah, and and that's, we actually had a security guy that was there for security. I brought you like skim milk and bananas and.
Were you
porn.
at NYU at the time?
I'd actually just finished NYU, and I was kind of working as an assistant. Just
I've said this a million times. Eli was so hired on our movie to do that, and then he would sit there with a little book and write longhand the script, and he'd say, yeah, I'd say to him, how you doing, man? And he'd go, hey, I'm writing a script, and I go, yeah, asshole.
Right.
You know.
Never to my face, of course. It's like, hey, Eli, thank you. Yeah.
I go, well, that's very good. It shows you're industrious. What an asshole.
You remember actually saying asshole?
Of course. I mean, because anyone who writes a script, it never goes anywhere.
Well, I mean, that's not totally true. 99.9% of them don't.
Who looked at Eli and knew he was
knew?
If I knew, I would have optioned.
Yeah, exactly. Who would have been a little, you want to sleep inside? Want to sleep in the bed?
I would have tied this fucker up if I knew he was actually writing something that makes some money.
You'd have Hostel money.
What were you writing?
That was Cabin Fever.
Cabin Fever. And Cabin Fever made how much money?
It was, $30 million at the box office, another $75 million on DVD.
Wow.
And what did it cost to make?
That's nice.
$1.5 million.
That's what you were busy writing outside my room.
Yeah, that's what I was working on.
Give me that fucking script.
And that's just domestic?
I love that movie, too, by the way.
The dopey kid doesn't give me the script.
That was worldwide.
Should have.
You keep walking by him.
I would have optioned that damn thing if I knew it was going to make
talking to him.
$100 million.
Believe me, it was available. You could have got it for a song. I wrote that script, back then, and it wasn't until 2001 that we shot it. I mean, for years, everybody said this is terrible and this will never make money. And, people watch it today and they still say it's terrible, so it's great.
Well, it made a lot of money. It was about, a guy getting an infection, right?
Yeah, the bunch of kids. It was sort of like an Evil Dead type movie. It was like
they
an
were all
80s.
at this cabin.
Yeah, it was like a throwback to like the 80s Evil Dead style splat.
Do you only make horror films?
I know. Actually, I want to do comedy stuff.
You do?
Yeah. Did you see Grindhouse?
I didn't see Grindhouse. I want to. Is that out on DVD yet?
Grindhouse is not out on DVD
No,
yet.
it's in
They're
the
trying to put it
theaters.
back in
But
the
if you
theaters.
go on YouTube,
I saw the trailer you made for it. Thanksgiving? Funny
Yes,
as
that
hell.
was great.
White
Yeah.
meat, dark meat, all will be carved.
That was
Yeah,
good.
those parts of the movie were great.
I loved it. I mean, I'm going to do a whole movie of fake trailers called Trailer Trash.
Yeah.
Just totally,
That's
I
good.
have so many ideas for just really, really terrible movies that will just make great bad trailers.
So then after Cabin Fever, you made Hostel 1.
Yeah.
Hostel 1 cost how much to make?
$3.8 million.
And it grossed how much?
$80 million at the box office and another almost $200 million on DVD.
See, this is the
That's
kind of
crazy.
reputation you want in Hollywood.
Well, yeah, and every low budget used to be a bad word. I mean, the average budget is $80 million.
Right.
So then Hostel, we said, okay, if this movie makes $5 or $10 million, it's a
You'll be a
huge
hero.
hero. And then
golden,
opening
right?
weekend, it made 20 and knocked out
Yeah.
Narnia, and we were shocked.
Who did you make that film for, Hostel 1?
We made it independently.
You
and
did?
then Sony and Lionsgate picked it up while we were in production on it. They weren't even going to put it in theaters. They showed it to audiences, and people were going crazy, and they thought, okay, there's something
How
here.
did you get the money together to make the movie before you sold it to Sony?
Because I started a production company with some other filmmakers, and we had kind of a fund to make movies, and we had like $3 million together.
Right.
And so we just started production. And then Sony found out that we were going to basically make it for $3 million and kind of just take it to auction and see who wanted it. And Sony said, you know what, we'll buy it for 3.8.
Great.
And so I said, you know what? Okay, and then they basically gave us the paperwork that says they're buying it for 3.8, and then I just increased the budget by another $800,000.
And then you distributed the film through them.
Through Sony and Lionsgate.
Right. Did you think they had any idea it was going to make that kind of money?
Nobody had any idea.
Nobody. They probably figured maybe we'll turn a little profit on it. It'll be a nice little venture.
Exactly. Well, what they do is they basically run, everybody has a value, and they look at my name and they say, okay, in a worst case scenario, if this movie goes, straight to DVD, how much money did Cabin Fever make? We could make $5 million. Let's give them 3.8. We'll give them 4 for it. Like that's kind of how they do it.
And also, it's very unusual for a director your age to now have his name above the title. And that means when we see Hostel 2, it will say Eli Roth's Hostel 2.
Yeah, well, they do that. They do that in the advertising. On the movie, I just kind of put written and directed by. But in the advertising, they're selling. But the good thing with horror fans is the horror fans know they look for movies by director.
Right.
Like the director is kind of starting like, okay, John Carpenter, Tobe Hooper, Wes Craven.
The director is the star.
Yeah, and so the way that like with Quentin Tarantino, the director is the star of the movie. And so a lot of they've just look at the the mass appeal that my films have had, and being so kind of at that. Extremely violent. It's great.
And you think Hostel 2 is more violent and more horror grotesque than Hostel 1?
Hostel 1 is hard to sit through.
Well, Hostel 2, to make a movie more gross, all you have to do is add another tool and add another body part, and there's kind of no challenge. I wanted to make like Aliens or Road Warrior, a movie that's better and scarier. I'm telling you, the end of Hostel Part 2, nothing's going to touch it. It is the kind of showstopper denouement.
Well, I saw that extended trailer that they're showing. They were showing last week. That was scary.
Yeah, it's a much better movie. It's better. And Bijou Phillips is so awesome in it. And,
cute girl.
Oh, she's fantastic. I did not bone her. I didn't bone any of the girls. The girl I was actually the girl from Hostel 1 became my girlfriend after the movie, Barbara, the brunette. But no, in Hostel 2 there was no boning.
And now you're dating that Rosaria Dawson. I'm not sure which one she is.
I'm not. You know what? It's funny. Like we watched.
That's her?
We walked. That is Rosaria Dawson. That's her at the Cannes Film Festival. She is in Death Proof. So we all went to see like a whole gang of us did opening night, and I literally walked out of the Roosevelt Hotel, and I was next to her. I mean, I was going to give her a ride. We were going to go. Everyone was going over to Quentin's house. I was like, oh, I'll give you a ride. I parked up the street, and there's this gaggle of photographers that surround her.
Oh, so you're not banging her?
And so no, not
Never
at all.
have.
It was hilarious. It was like next thing you know, it was in Page 6. I was like, Rosario, this is a great rumor, and let's keep spreading it But
I thought for sure that you're dating some hot known celebrities because you were voted director with the best physique.
Well, I mean, that's like being voted best dancer at a bar mitzvah. Let's be honest. I mean, who's my competition?
But you're in shape. You do work out.
Yeah,
right?
I work out all the time.
Right.
Yeah.
So you're a young guy. How old are you now?
Now 35.
35 years old. You're young, by Hollywood standards as a director. That's young.
Yeah.
And you're in good shape. You got all your hair.
Yes.
I would imagine
a little too much hair. Some people would argue.
I would imagine a lot of actresses would like to get to know you. This would be a very good score for them to have an Eli Roth who's got his name above the title, right?
Yes, that's correct.
So what are you doing? How are you playing this? Do you have one girlfriend? Do you have many girlfriends?
Well, you kind of, I go away to Prague and make the movies. And in Prague, there's like usually I meet a nice Czech girl, and I was actually pretty well behaved. On Hostel 1, it was kind of a frat party.
Right.
We just went berserk. It was like
with
freshman.
What? Extras?
Oh, no, it was like extras, like crazy, just girls that we met. I mean, every night we were going out in Prague and getting phone numbers and going insane. And literally we'd be shooting on set with the extras, getting phone numbers. And it was nuts.
How did you make a movie?
Oh, we did nude casting. No, it was literally like, that was, by the way, that became the very problem. Was I kept getting, like, I was up all night. I kept getting strep throat. And, like, we'd have a 2-day break and I'd go out with 3 girls in a weekend. And then the movie, like, I remember I was on set and I started falling asleep. And they're like, Eli, what's the next setup? And I woke up and I was like, oh my God, this is actually affecting the film.
Right.
And I was like, I got to be a monk, and I completely stopped cold turkey.
So now that
on Hostel 2, I was like a monk the whole time.
Do you hire hot extras on Hostel 2?
You have to hire hot extras because honestly, I swear to God, I learned this. You need hot extras and you need a couple cute PAs, and people can say it's sexist, but I swear to God, the crew behaves.
Yeah,
the guys, when there are hot extras around,
there's stuff to do.
They're gentlemen and they're polite and they're friendly, and everybody wants to show what a great job they can do.
Everybody comes to work,
Dude,
right?
on Cabin Fever, we had all guy PAs and the crew revolted.
Right.
People started going crazy.
It's an excellent idea. And from working on movies, if the director has any sort of social life during the principal photography, he's not doing his job. There's
That's
no
right.
way he could.
That is true.
There is no way, and it's a 7-day-a-week.
Ivan
24-hour
Reitman
job.
once told me, who was on Private Parts, said to me, the director never gets laid.
Never.
He's working all the time.
That's the thing. The director has the least sex out of anybody, and that's genuinely true. Even when I made Cabin Fever, when I was editing, it was like a year and a half that I went.
So what do you need to
without
do?
getting
Like
laid.
jerk off before each workday?
You know, I tried, but it's like I share an apartment with my brother, and it's
You do?
Yeah, I
But you
do.
have a lot of. You must have a lot of money, right?
Well, it's starting to come in now. Finally,
It's starting to come in. When,
You mean-
when
wait a
Hostel
minute.
1 made that kind of money in Cabin Fever? Don't you get a hunk of it?
Well, Cabin Fever, it's amazing where the money goes, and we're auditing the company. I mean, it's just the money. You can't believe where it goes. You see these statements, and it's like, wow, the movie cost $3.8, it made $80 million. You owe us $700,000.
Right.
And they're like, no, we're holding money for video reserve for returns.
Oh, my
basically,
God.
from the time the movie comes in theaters, it's about 2 years to you really start to get paid.
Then what about Hostel Part 1? I mean, that made hundreds of millions.
Yeah, and I'm supposed to get paid basically for that in October.
Really?
And that's actually kind of an accelerated pay schedule.
And what do you think
And
it's
Hostel
going
2,
to
I'll
be?
get paid. Hostel 2, I'll get paid a little faster.
You own parts of these films, right?
Yes, I do.
Like the numbers.
I don't believe what you're telling me. You're telling me
it's unbelievable. You would not. Nobody believes. That's what's so funny. Do you
Do
think
you
like
need a couple of bucks? I could
I was
lend
going
you.
to say, what kind of car are you driving? No.
I'm driving the same car I've been for the last 7 or 8
But
years.
what's your upfront, without getting into details, your upfront money to direct Hostel 2 is way more, right?
Actually, my
hope
upfront
so.
money on Hostel 1, I paid myself $10,000.
Holy shit.
Because the movie was so violent, I wanted to keep the cost low, and I was like, just enough money to cover my rent. Hostel 2, I cut my salary and have to put more money into gore and special effects.
But Eli, the numbers you just quoted us, just say Hostel 1, right? You're talking about a profit of around $100 million.
At least.
You say
Yeah.
you're going to get paid in October.
Yeah.
Again, like, what do you think's coming in October? Is it major money? It's got to be, right?
It'll be major money for
Several
me.
$1 million.
Yeah, it'll be several $1 million.
Right. Yeah, and you
what I'll have.
deserve
So
it. I
then
mean,
you'll be
I think-
okay.
Yeah, then I'll be okay. No, I'm okay now. Believe me, I'm not
we can love
starving.
you
I'm
so
doing
much.
fine. No,
have you been?
I'm okay.
Have you been banging major actresses? Like,
No.
did you get a Cameron Diaz at this point?
You know, I think if I went after someone like that, I possibly could, but I'm really not interested in it. You know, I've noticed that with the major actresses,
too much trouble.
There's
come on, you're a young guy.
Guys,
I'm interested in that kind of
You're
trouble.
going to wait like Robert Rodriguez until after you have a family to get
No.
This
I mean,
is
like,
such bullshit.
Honestly, but you go to Prague, the Czech girls are so beautiful. They are
okay, but
unbelievable.
but they're not Hollywood act. Like, they have a Cameron Diaz. That's got to be great.
Yeah, but it's not. You think these actresses are so high maintenance, and honestly, you have to pay so much attention to them.
Maybe you're right.
Like, do you know what it's like? It's like, okay, yeah, you're having sex with a girl, and you're both watching yourself in the mirror, but then like you stop, and she's still watching herself in the mirror. It's not. Do you know what I mean? There's a
Gotta
difference.
end at some point.
Go to Iceland, and it's like a whole country full of beautiful girls that love to get drunk and they go crazy, and
have fun.
that's where the fun girls are.
And they're just as hot as any Hollywood actress.
They are hotter than the Hollywood actresses
Yeah.
because they don't need tons and tons and tons of makeup before
We
they
just
look
had a
that
regular
hot.
girl. I mean, okay, granted, she's waitressing. I mean, she's fucking hot. right?
Howard, let me tell you something. I
I'm
was
not
just
saying-
about to say that. We've had 3 chicks in here in the last month that I feel are hotter than Cameron Diaz. Today we had one. Gary's girl, I agree with you, hotter than Cameron Diaz, and no baggage at all. I know what he's talking about. I mean, look, to get more famous, like Ashton Kutcher did something real smart. He made himself an A-list celebrity by dating it. But if you got
Yeah, but he's
talent
gotta
like
bang a
Eli,
50-year-old.
Yeah.
well, Eli's got some talent. Fuck it.
No, I like normal girls. Do you know? Do you know what it is? It's like you work.
Ashton Kutcher's Ashton Kutcher, but guess what? He's banging fucking old news.
By the
Yeah,
way,
but I think it
Am
made
I
him.
right?
He made him
Yeah.
famous,
Right.
though. It made
I
him
know.
way
He
more
is famous.
Hey,
I know.
I read a quote from you. You said in one of your films you would love to chop off Kate Hudson's head.
Oh, that was a joke. Actually, not really. It'd be kind of
Because all the
serious.
movies are so bad.
Well, honestly, I mean, you get stuck on an airplane. I want to jump when Raising Helen's on. I mean, what's your choice?
When Raising Helen is on, do you go like, you know what? I want to cut this broad's head off.
Yeah, I was like, this should be called Uggs the movie. I'm like, what is this film?
It doesn't mean anything, that film, right?
Oh, and the Kate, you just
Nothing
like,
she does
and
means
Emma.
anything.
It's just, yeah. I mean, I like her. Look, she's fine and almost famous, and you know, Kurt Russell. I don't want him to beat me up for saying this because I love Kurt Russell, but you know, Kate Hudson, I would genuinely chop her head off.
Hostel 2 is coming out, what, this weekend?
Yeah, Friday.
And who's your competition?
Opens Friday. Ocean's 13.
I didn't like it.
And
I
what
saw
did you
Ocean's
say
11.
About Ocean's 12.
I saw Ocean's 11. I didn't like it. I never understood it. I couldn't understand why anyone would watch it.
I
unless-
like the first one.
And 12, I didn't even bother to see.
Let me tell you about part 12. I actually had a fun time at Ocean's 11. I thought it was great. So I went to see Ocean's 12, and I was like, do you know what? The heist in this movie is they took everyone's money. They took the public's money.
Right.
I'm like, this is terrible. This is like watching The Smug Pack. Are we paying rent on George Clooney's villa in Tuscany? I was like, I expect better from those guys, and I expect better from Steven Soderbergh.
Right.
So I was
That's
disappointed.
I expect this movie just me paying to watch them have fun.
I'm a little tired of how good friends
here's
they
the thing.
are.
Yeah.
Here's the other thing. If you take a date to see Ocean's 13, and I'm sure it's a fine movie, and they know 12 sucks, they make a better film, your date's going to be looking at the screen going, you're not Brad Pitt. And then they look at you and you're like, you're not George Clooney. But you go to see Hostel, and you're like, that is the scariest, ugliest, creepiest guy I've ever seen.
Yeah,
thank God I'm with you. Exactly. I'm going to grab your hand. I'm going to grab your arm. I don't want to go. I don't want to go home alone. Girls never want to go home alone after a horror movie. Then you put on Willy Wonka and you close the deal.
That's a good marketing strategy.
I'm telling you, it's the date movie.
So you're not. What do you think? What do you think the movie will gross?
Well, I mean, there's two kinds of gross. I think it'll be gross in the disgusting kind of way. Look, I hope it does well. I hope it does what the first one did. Right. That would be great. I think people. I think it's a better movie.
Is anticipated.
I think the word of mouth in this one will be much stronger than the first one. I really got to watch the first one with audiences and see what worked, what didn't work, and I'm telling you, the end of this movie, I don't care how much money. Spider-Man cost $350 million in special effects, and I heard people leaving the theater going, that sucked. I don't care how much money this movie spent or what movie stars. Nothing will have the ending we have. You're going to love it. It's so, I
like Bijou. How naked do you get her in that?
Not as naked as you'd think.
Right.
But we do have other naked girls to compensate for not having Bijou naked.
Yeah, I like Bijou.
Heather Matarazzo.
Bijou is
does some nudity.
Yeah.
From Welcome to the Dollhouse.
Very nice.
She looks great.
You're talking about Wiener Dog?
Wiener Dog.
Wiener Dog is
Heather,
naked?
yep. She shows
That's
good.
criminal.
Dude, I know.
You should go to jail.
That's the thing. People watch the movie, they see Beaver Phillips, but let me tell you, Heather is gorgeous. And she hides it, and she keeps it a secret. I'm like, Heather, honestly,
does she do that?
She came in the audition. I'm like, Heather, I want to bang you.
Wow.
And she goes, oh my God, really? I'm like, Heather, you realize that you're going to be hung upside naked, like you're going to be upside down naked in this movie. She goes, that's why I want to do it. You want to see me naked? I'm like, I want to see you naked, and I really want to bang you. She's like, oh, Eli, she's so great.
Howard, I'm looking at a picture of her in the Daily News right now. I think this gay crasher thing, and she's laughing in a way. You're going to call me a jerk off. She's laughing in a way. She kind of looks like Kate Beckinsale.
Let me see.
Yep. Let me tell you.
Watch.
Wiener Dog grew up hot.
Let me tell you, we call her Heather Matarazzo. She really is, and she's fucking sexy too. The girl is sexy.
Oh, I didn't know that was her.
That's
yeah.
She looks good.
Dude, her body is sick.
How did that happen?
Let me tell you, she did yoga. She got in shape. She knew it.
That awkward stage.
That's fucked
She
up.
got way
hey,
past
listen,
that.
she always was wanted. That kid in Welcome to the Dollhouse wanted to rape her.
Yeah, exactly.
When Wiener Dog walks in, you didn't recognize her, and you said, "Hey, this is just a hot chick."
Well, no, I knew she flew from New York to Los Angeles to audition, and I love Welcome to the Dollhouse. And I was so excited that she wanted to do that movie. I remember listening to her on your show.
Yeah,
and so I was so excited that she wanted to do it. And I walked in, and I'm like, oh my God, she is hot. I'm like, Heather, you're really fucking sexy.
Hey, Kyle, you're on the air in Orlando.
Hey now.
Hey,
you guys, you never banged any other chicks, famous chicks at all? I mean, even before you started directing movies and stuff?
Honestly, no. The famous chicks, no. I just went after hot chicks.
You never
really
banged a chick you worked with?
Well, I mean, girls that I worked as production assistants and other extras and stuff like that. Yeah, sure, absolutely.
Let's go to Stephanie. Stephanie, you're on the air.
Hello?
Hi.
Hi, Howard.
Hi. What's your question?
Hi. No, I don't have a question. I just wanted to make a comment to Eli about Hostel 1.
Yes, Stephanie.
I wanted to say that I went there to the theater to see it, and my husband had his eyes hooked to the screen the whole time while the naked breasts were flashing.
Mm-hmm.
And then as soon as the scary part started, he had his hands over his face the entire rest of the movie.
Mm-hmm.
So I can't wait to see Hostel 2, and I think it's a brilliant marketing strategy with the girls going home scared, but it worked in the opposite direction for me.
I'm glad to hear that, and Stephanie, you'll be pleased to know there's a lot of sausage in this movie. This movie has more male nudity than all the Harvey Keitel films combined.
Were you always into horror films?
Always. When I was 8 years old, I saw Alien. I was like, I want to be a horror movie director.
You threw up at Alien, didn't you?
Well, yeah, that was a problem I had. I puked when I saw Alien, and then I actually saw The Exorcist, and I puked, and Invasion of the Body Snatchers, I puked, and finally I saw Outland in the theater, and the heads exploded, and I was running down the theater, projectile vomiting on people. My parents were like, you can't see horror movies anymore, because you can't, but it became psychosomatic. I just got scared that I was going to puke, so I puked, and then I remember they wouldn't let me see Raiders of the Lost Ark, and that was like Star Wars, and I was like, I got to see it, and they said, no, people's faces melt, and I said, I promise I won't puke. I remember holding it in, and holding it in, and holding it in, and the faces melted. I was like, I didn't puke.
Yeah, you see, you grew up.
And then look what happened now. And then when Hostel 1 came out, people were running out of the theater, projectile vomiting. There were photos of it on the internet. It was awesome.
Is it hard writing a movie?
It's the hardest thing in the world.
You got to lock yourself in a room and do the thing.
Yeah, I do. Do you know what? I actually, it was Tarantino who got me writing longhand. I remember I was sitting outside your door long. It was before laptops, but now, get used to the laptop. But Tarantino's like, my pen is my antenna to God. He's like, you got to fucking write longhand, man. Right. Longhand. And so I started writing in a notebook.
But you did when you sat outside my studio.
I did, but then I got into the computer and it was before laptops, really. I mean, laptops, nobody really had them then. And then so... And so I would, sit there and I'd write and I'd write and I'd write. And the sequel is tough because you got to give people what they want, but you got to give them something new. But fucking everything's been done before.
Right.
And then when I talk to the ratings board, and then you have to get your movie through the ratings board, they're like, Eli, we don't even know what to compare this to because we've never seen this. I'm like, well, yeah, I'm running out of body parts, guys.
So what do you do? So where's your inspiration come from? What do you like? How do you think of more gory shit to do that hasn't been seen before?
Just look at the shit that's going on in the world. Look what people have done throughout history. You walk into any museum of medieval torture in Europe, and you can't fucking believe the shit the church came up with that they did over 250 years. Yeah. They have a guy upside down, legs spread, and take a two-ended saw and slowly saw them in half.
The church did that.
The church did that because there were witches, and because the Bible said, "Thou shalt not suffer a witch to live." So the church said, "We got to get rid of the witches." Now, it's like anthrax would basically make a cow's udders bleed, and they had no way of knowing what that was. So they assumed it was witches because the Bible said so, and they would saw people in half and have them upside down specifically so you'd stay conscious longer.
Wow.
It's unbelievable. Or they'd have like a pyramid that would like sit on you'd stick it like called the Judas cradle. You would sit on it, on this pyramid that would go in your ass and you'd have ankle weights on, and basically over 2 days would slowly pull you down. And so you couldn't even film it. There's nothing like that in the movie, but it's like you look at the stuff that people actually really did to each other. It's unbelievable.
So that's what, you don't even need to be all that creative. You can write a horror film.
Just go to one of those museums. Yeah.
Exactly. Go to church. Exactly. Go to the Museum of Torture.
Yeah.
And they're in every city in Europe.
Yeah.
That sounds pretty cool. I wish you luck, man. I'm
Thanks, Howard.
I'm very happy for you. It's very exciting to know someone who was sitting there scribbling outside my door, making a success of himself.
And I got to say, even though you call me an asshole behind your back, you're always so nice to me. And every other movie, people were like, "Oh, you worked with Howard Stern." I'm like, guys, honestly, I worked on probably 150 different movies. I worked on Meet Joe Black. I got all these different films. Nobody was as nice as Howard was, and it was the most fun working on Private Parts.
I was actually kind of fascinated by Eli. I thought it was kind of really cool that I didn't call him an asshole. I was really kind of taken that he was using his time
while he sat there instead of just sitting there.
And the guy would stay up all night writing this movie, and I was like, that's admirable. Most people would just sit in the fucking chair and
here
sleep.
Here comes the bullshit. He's successful now.
No. He was really cool.
This story
by the way,
before.
Howard always asked me how the writing was going, and we talked about every day.
What's going on?
He was goofing on you. How's the writing going?
No, he was.
You can't win with this group.
Tough room.
See Eli Roth's Hostel 2 opening Friday in theaters everywhere. It is gorier, more
ending.
Disgusting.
It's gonna have the movie ending. It's gonna blow away every other ending of the other movies.
When does it get reviewed? Does it get reviewed this Friday?
Yeah, there's already a review up on Ain't It Cool News with some spoilers. It's amazing. I mean, the reviews are incredible. Friday
they'll be in the paper.
That'll be the reviews.
Are you becoming a better director now that this is your third big film?
Oh yeah. I watch my movies with audiences over and over, and I see what works, and I really feel like I've gotten better each time.
All right, that's good. That's good. Eli Roth's Hostel 2 opening Friday in theaters everywhere. Got to take a break. We'll be back right at... Who's the biggest prick you ever worked with?
Oh, God. Jesus, there were so many pricks. Raquel Welch was fucking out of her mind on Central Park West. She was so nuts. I remember the show was canceled. It was in the 11th month. She was screaming for her apple juice. And they're like, and I was the assistant. They were like, Eli, you got to get apple juice. And I went in the elevator and I ran upstairs and they're like, where's the fucking apple juice? I'm like, I'm through. And I ran across the street to the market and I'm like, they're like, what's fucking apple juice? I'm like, there's Red Cheek, there's Martinelli's. What do we do? Like, get that fucking apple juice, get that fucking apple juice. And literally, like, the rap party had already started and she was on set going, I'm not shooting out my apple juice. And I got it and I had to run and run and run. Like, I remember running. They're like, don't wait for the fucking elevators, run. And I had to run up like 12 flights of stairs. And I was like, here's your apple juice. And she's like, it's cold. And I was like, just like you fucking frigid bitch.
You had a lot of shitty jobs on movies.
I had so many shitty jobs. That's why Private Parts was so fun. When I had the job, when they were like, Gary wants to shoot this thing in the snow with these girls. And I had to walk all those strippers from the trailer out to Gary.
Not so bad.
And then then they were taking their clothes off and I had to walk them back. It was so much fun.
I got him beat. I had the shittiest job in movies ever, Eli. I got you beat.
What's that?
I was an actor in Mystery Men.
Oh my God! Wow.
That's pretty bad.
That's a bad one.
I'd rather get apple juice from Raquel Welch.
I got fired for being a bad stand-in on Meet Joe Black.
Really?
I was so bad. Martin Brest was such an ass. This is the worst job ever because you have to stand and be like the same height as the actor.
Right.
So I knew the assistant directors and I got on, but I was like an inch shorter than the guy. And
Which actor?
It was Jake Weber, who's in Dawn of the Dead. And
Oh, yeah, all right.
So I was like an inch shorter than him, but the first shot was a walking shot. So the DP's like, "Can you make yourself taller?" And I kind of perched up, and he's like, "Can you walk?" And I started doing this sort of tiptoed, like a T-Rex kind of walk. And the director walked by and goes, "Who's that guy? He is one untalented stand-in. Fire him." And they fired me for being an untalented stand-in, okay? So get this. Then afterwards, this is Martin Brest, the director of Gigli, fires me for being untalented.
Oh, look who's untalented now.
Well, here's the best part. After that, I needed money so bad that they're like, "Okay, we can bring you back as a production assistant, but we got to hide you." So I was in a little tiny basement room turning the air conditioning on and off for 18 hours a day, and they were like, "Air on." All right, we're getting ready to roll. Air off. Air on. And then I got the call from Ray, and they're like, "Private Parts is starting production, and Howard wants to know if you want to come sit out his door." And it's like, you liberated me literally from the single worst job I ever had in film business.
That sounds awful.
On Meet Joe Black.
Can
It was
you imagine
horrible.
First of all, Meet Joe Black wasn't good.
Terrible.
Number two, this guy
Firing a stand-in.
Oh, for Christ's sake, I've never even heard of that.
I never. An untalented stand-in. I'm like, thank you.
You know what that is? That's a director, I think, sensing what he's doing ain't working. And because you don't see that on.
By the way, there were some great quotes from him. Martin Brest, I remember, would turn deep and go, "This is the shot that's going to get me the Oscar."
No.
That was the famous quote all the time. On Meet Joe Black.
Oh.
And he was doing 80 takes of Brad Pitt. And then Anthony Hopkins was like, "I'm not a heavyweight. I can't do 80 takes. I'm one of the best actors in the world. You get 5 takes. Sorry."
Yeah, how many times am I going to do this?
18 hours. Martin Brest thought he was Stanley Kubrick.
Wow, what is he doing now?
Now he's Stanley Roper. I think he's a landlord in some building. He hasn't worked since Gigli.
Yeah, well.
And nor should he.
Nor should he.
That's right. So there's a bit of retribution in this, right? I mean,
I
it
know.
sounds pretty good.
Yeah, but whatever.
Why don't you do a movie where Martin Brest gets his head chopped off?
Do you know what? I'd like to have him and then cast him and then fire him at the last second.
Fire him, say you're not very
You're
talented.
just untalented.
You're not really that
One
good.
You can sit and turn the air conditioner on and off.
One thing you said that was, were you kidding when you said the rap party had literally started for that show?
Oh, Central Park West. We were not finished shooting, but they had rented out a bar across the street, and people were leaving to go to the rap party, and they had another shot, and I was getting the apple juice, and I was like, "What the fuck?" And everyone was next door, and they were drunk already, so we had to go and shoot this last shot, and it was like 7 people left waiting for this one scene, even though the show was already canceled.
What kind of morale is there on a fucking set when the rap party's going on?
When you're
It was a depressing show.
and your job is basically making sure that this big baby, Raquel Welch, gets her apple juice before she goes out and does her next scene.
Yes.
Did you ever say to yourself at some point, you know what, this might not be the right business for me. I don't want to get celebrities apple juice.
Oh, do you know what? I'd say, you know what? This is a test. It's just this is a fucking marathon. And it's literally, it's not whoever's the most talented. It's who's willing to put up with the most bullshit.
That's
it's
right.
like for you to get to where you are. You had a number of horrible
Just
jobs, but
hang
you were
in.
so focused and just keep doing it and keep doing it and keep doing it. And you got to kind of enjoy it and look at it. And I always looked at everything with a sense of humor. I mean, even when it was like 4 in the morning and 0 degrees, and I was outside Tompkins Square Park, like trying to stop homeless people from making noise during takes and stuff. Like, you just have to have a sense of humor about
Hey,
it.
you, homeless guy, shut the fuck up. We're making a movie
Exactly. I'm like, oh, thank you so much.
Stop
sir.
asking
Please.
people for food.
I appreciate that. Stop.
Is your next movie going to be adapting a Stephen King novel?
Yeah, I'm going to do either. You're probably going to be Sal, the Stephen King book Sal.
Is that the one about the telephone?
Yeah,
that
the people get
comes
the
to life
zap.
or something?
Everyone gets zapped with the phone. Everyone on cell phone gets zapped, and they go completely crazy, and civilization totally collapses.
That's a big deal because a lot of times Stephen King movies, they have a hard time making them into, translated.
I know, and I think the key is don't film the book. Adapt the book and make a movie and do what's best for the
Use
movie.
the idea of the
Don't-
book.
Exactly. Don't replicate the book. Just take what you love about the book and put it into a great movie.
Yeah, I think you're right about that.
And I think I might do that or trailer trash or maybe both. All my fake trailers.
Yeah, do the Stephen King thing. I always like those movies. I love Stephen King.
Yeah, I love The Shining and Carrie and Creepshow. There's so many great
I
adaptations.
like the one with the cats.
Sleepwalkers.
Yeah, I like that, man.
Yeah, that was fun.
See, I like it. I don't know, man. I'm sure that wasn't well reviewed.
Every mini series they do of his books, it's great. Stephen King's great. He's a great source.
What was the one where Drew Barrymore goes on fire?
Oh,
Firestarter.
That was cool.
Firestarter.
I like that. Yeah, that
See,
was
the problem
pretty
is after The Shining with Nicholson and Kubrick doing that, it's hard to,
Shining wasn't one of my favorites.
Really, I love it.
I
It was
love
just, that's an amazing
Love
movie.
it. Holds
Chris,
up.
you're on the air in Philadelphia.
Hello?
Yeah.
Hello?
Hey now. Yeah, Eli, would you ever consider using Howard for a movie?
I would love to work with Howard in some capacity if it was the right project.
I want to play a monster. I want to be the
You could
scarecrow.
have been in Hostel too.
Yeah, why am I not in Hostel 2?
Yeah,
I
you
could have
could
worked
be-
with Bijou.
you
I
could
could be
be-
the guy. I could be the big roast guy who comes in and bangs her.
I'll be a client.
Yeah. Yes.
I
Well,
can see him as one of the clients, one of the
One of
members
those creepy guys. One of those guys with too much money. Money doesn't matter to them, where they're never happy. Nothing's ever enough. Yep.
Absolutely.
I got my tattoo, but it's
I'm
fake.
willing to shave my head for a movie.
Wow.
Are you really? There you go.
Committed to my art if it was the right role.
Talking
I don't
about
know.
box office.
I don't even know if I care about doing another movie. If it was like really cool, I would do it, but I don't give a shit anymore. I mean,
Do you know
I
what we
would be
could do?
good
We
in
could
it.
do like in Trailer Trash. We could film the trailer for Fart Man, and then you basically get to shoot the best scenes, and
would
you don't
do
have to
that.
make the movie. That's what I'd like to do. We
idea.
that way you shoot it in 2 days, and
That's
let's pick
funny.
our favorite moments, and you feel like you made the movie, and you only shoot the best parts.
That's funny. I would do that.
There you
That
go.
would
The
be fun.
trailer for
Done.
Fart Man.
That's what I'm saying. Put it in Trailer
That's
Trash.
funny.
Done.
Because really, Fartman should have been a trailer.
Yeah,
To
exactly.
me,
Do you know what I mean?
It was a
should have
funny
been.
Just think of
script,
joke,
though.
joke. Don't worry about the fucking
Yeah.
script. Just
Yeah.
go for the gags.
I got the script.
Though it was a funny script too.
Yeah, it was. But never had the balls to make it.
Let's bring back Fart Man. Why the fuck not?
That's it.
so
Let's go to Dale. One last question
That's a
for
good
Eli.
idea.
Hey, Eli, how's it going?
Good, Dale. How you doing, man?
All right, good, thanks. Listen, I just wanted to ask you, Jessica Biel has been in a lot of, like, horror movies, or she's trying to be, like, this new horror queen.
Yeah.
Would you ever, put her in a film of yours?
Yeah, I love Jessica Biel. I think she could beat me up, but I love her.
Why not?
Jessica
Sure.
Biel, she's amazing in Texas Chainsaw Massacre. I think it's one of the reasons that movie works so
I
well.
think Eli doesn't even need. Like, one of the cool things is
That
he doesn't need a big
stars,
star.
right?
No, that's the and the thing about horror is the scare is the star.
The director's the star, actually, which is nice for you.
Yeah.
All right, listen, Eli.
Howard.
Hostel 2, man. We're pulling for you, pal.
I
Opening
appreciate it,
Friday
man.
in theaters everywhere. It sounds like it's going to be a winner for you. I really do hope
For
so.
old time's sake,
Thanks,
Eli.
guys.
Eli, for old time's sake, do you mind waiting for the rest of the show outside?
Yeah,
Just
exactly.
making sure nobody makes any noise?
I'd be happy to.
Sit outside there, and if
Sit
anyone
outside your
bothers
door.
me, you let me know, all right?
I'm thrilled. Anytime you need.
All
Happy
right.
to.
Good luck, Eli. Eli Roth, everyone.
Take care, man. Thanks, man. That was awesome. That was really
Good time in there, Eli.
Fantastic.
That was so much fun. I've been like dreaming of that interview in my head. I can't even tell you, like my whole life, thinking, God, I'd love to be a guest on Stern with a horror movie, and to actually go in there was that was so awesome.
Well, you guys have spoken on the phone before, but actually being in there with Howard had to be really cool.
Yeah, it was amazing. I mean, you watch it, like, I remember watching the fucking Channel 9 show on WR and thinking, God, to be in the room with Howard with the with the headset and to actually see what the room is like, and there he is. It was, he makes you forget that you're actually on the radio in front of millions of people. That's
Very
his genius.
conversational.
You walk in there and you feel like you're in his living room, hanging out with him. That's what makes it so fun.
So it's really come a long way, like a fulfilled dream,
No,
sitting
this is
outside
like-
his room
I'm
to now.
I listened to the show literally since I think I started listening like 1990. That was how long I've been listening to Howard. So to actually be here making a movie, and then you're working on private parts and dreaming, God, one day I'm going to get there and I'm going to be directing. And what if Howard had me on a guest? So to actually do it, it's like an outer body experience. I actually don't believe it's happening. It's so fun.
Seemed like he was a big fan of yours also. So
Oh, it was great. We got along great. Howard was so fucking cool. He was so nice, so friendly, so fun. It was like as fun as it was in there. That's really how he was all the time. Cool. It was great.
Well, thanks for stopping by, man.
Thanks, man.
This is the best of the wrap-up show. A recap and behind-the-scenes look with John High and Gary Dell'Abate. The best of the wrap-up show begins now.
Hey, it's Gary Dell'Abate. On Monday's wrap-up show, we talked about how Howard critiqued my appearance on Jimmy Fallon, said I look fat, and he loved that I used the term pieces of vinyl. Here's what happened.
Gary, something we brought up before you came in, where Howard's reaction to you having 4,000 pieces of vinyl. And Steve asked me, I said, no, I call them records, but like, why do you think he has such a reaction to that? You saying
I just
pieces.
think that's just what he picked up on today. You think that if I said I had 4,000 records, he wouldn't have made fun of that?
I don't know. That in particular seemed to get under his skin today.
He just wants to fuck with me.
Is pieces a term that people use, or did you just
Yeah,
miss
so
that?
people say that sometimes. It may not be. People have said that it's not ridiculous, but it's ridiculous to him. It's ridiculous to have the records.
Well, how did you feel about his critique of your appearance on Jimmy Fallon? I did notice that you didn't go in to discuss it.
No. Here's what I'll say. I got up on Saturday morning. I went to Twitter and read every imaginable insult that could be hurled at me about my teeth, about licking my lips, about what a bore I am, about how much Howard hates me. All of that. None of them said I was fat. No, so I thought that was funny that Howard goes, oh my God, he's so fat. You could see his belly hanging over. And I watch a lot of late night shows. Everybody that comes on a show does not wear a jacket. Some people don't.
Mm-hmm. So why was Howard calling you fat? Do you think he doesn't think you're fat?
I don't know what he's up to. I think this is funny. Howard's been calling a lot of people fat lately, and I sometimes wonder when Howard thinks he's fat. First of all, Howard's never been fat in 20 years, or 15 years or whatever. And he was saying today to James Franco that, he's skinny fat or whatever. But Howard will put on like 4 pounds, and in his mind, he'll be fat. And I think sometimes he obsesses and then projects when he feels fat, everybody else is fat.
So you're saying Howard feels like he may be a little overweight, so anybody he talks to or sees is therefore overweight in his eyes?
Yeah, maybe.
Well, he's definitely been saying it to me and you and other people.
Well, anybody, yeah, everybody's overweight. Listen, in his world, overweight is, it's if you're 10 pounds underweight, you're 5 pounds overweight.
Yeah, why does he have that perspective? You're right. He's a thin, in-shape guy.
I sort of get it. He was a heavy guy for a decent chunk of his life, and then he got really skinny, and it's a fear to go back.
I've
it's always
never
a fear
seen this fat Howard.
Oh, he was.
I've seen the pictures from camp, and he's like skinny like a rail.
But then later on, he got fat. When I first met him, maybe he thought he was fatter than he was. I know that the story that he tells on the air all the time that really traumatizes him was that he was walking with his parka on and his whole ass filled with the parka. Somebody walked by and go, "Hey, fat ass!" And there's another one where they were at a concert. I think it was a Rolling Stones concert at RFK Stadium, and somebody yelled, "Sit down, fat ass!" And Howard was like, "I can't. Is that me?" And it was really upsetting to him.
But once he took the weight off, he hasn't gone back. I mean, he's been very strict about that. But you're right. I have noticed that he will say he's fat, and he looks anything but.
Exactly. I mean, he's in pretty amazing shape, and I don't know if I'm allowed. He's going to get older soon. He's going to be 60 in January. He's in fucking great shape. He doesn't look like anybody his age.
How did you feel doing Fallon? Like, were you thinking, what's Howard going to goof on? Or
I thought it was great. Howard said he spoke to me for like 4 or 5 minutes. I think he spoke to everybody for like 5 minutes. But again, I'm the third guest. I'm lucky to be on. I'm not expecting him to do an in-depth interview with me. He's a great guy. It's a great experience over there. They treat you like a king. And the point was to go on. Of course, we're talking about vinyl. We're promoting the show. It wasn't like I went there to talk about the Howard Stern show and hijacked it to talking about vinyl.
Well, I thought you did a good job.
And I thought I did a good job promoting the Howard Stern show. I talked about the Billy Joel interview. The Sirius XM plug got in. Thank you, John.
You're welcome.
Were you mad that here's the one thing I got a little bit of on Twitter too. Were you mad that I didn't mention you?
What do you mean?
That I didn't say, oh, I do a show with my buddy John Hine?
No, I figured you guys discussed it before, and you're saying you're just going to talk about... No, I don't care. I mean, what are you going to do? In that situation, you answer the questions.
Because there were some people like, I can see, here's the crack between Sean and Gary. The friendship is over.
Well, I told you, I was totally jealous you were doing it, but as we talked about off the air, I said, if you're going to promote the show, you have to do it.
And I wanted John to be there. It's totally easier when there's two of us than one.
John, did you get to do anything?
Hold on a second.
John, did you get to do anything exciting instead?
Yeah, I got to see my daughter Emily perform in Urinetown. Oh. So while I was doing that, Gary was on with Elizabeth Mitchell.
I was hanging out with Kevin Bacon. Yeah. Myself was taking pictures with Questlove. We were having a blast.
Shauna, you're on the wrap-up show.
Hi, this is Shayna.
Oh, hi, Shayna. I'm sorry.
That's okay. Baba Booey, I love you. You are not fat. You're beautiful.
Thank you, Shayna.
You're welcome. All right, so I have a theory. First of all, I'm a Jewish girl, and Jewish parents obsess about weight. There's two things that you can't, the worst things that you could be are fat and not keep your house clean. And I think Howard's parents probably obsessed about it, and it's just stuck in his head.
Well, Howard's told a story on the air before of his parents sitting him down and saying, look, you're not in good shape. You have to clean up your act. You need to get thinner, and more from a health perspective, though, I think, than a viewing perspective. Would you agree, Gary?
Yes, they were doing it more for the health thing. But it's funny that you say that Jewish people are obsessed with weight, because Jews, like Italians, are also obsessed with food.
Yes, and sometimes that combination doesn't work out that
exactly.
well. As if you look at some of our staff, including myself, you can see that happen. Thank you for your call. Let's go over to Jack in Savannah. Jack, you're on the wrap-up show.
Hey, guys. Hey, yeah, real quick. On that thing with Howard being obsessed with Gary's vinyl obsession, I guess we could call it. I think it's the same principle as people that become sports encyclopedias that have absolutely no sports aptitude whatsoever to compensate for it. I think it's the same thing. Gary wishes he was a rock star, wish he was associated with the music industry, and that's his way of compensating for it. And it gets under Howard's skin. I think that's my take on it. And by the way, Michelle Shocked, that was anchored down in Anchorage, was a little minor hit. Remember that?
Yes.
Keep the shit song.
It was yeah, I remember it well, actually. Jack, here's what I would say. I always love music. I don't think I'm overcompensating, and in some strange way, I am in the music business. I get to work with musicians every day. I get to book some of the bands that I grew up loving on the show, so I actually do work in the music business.
What do you think about my theory, though, is why that's Howard's gets under his craw? Do you think it's something like that, though?
I don't know. I don't think that's it, but I would love to hear more theories.
Today, I think it was because you called it Pieces. That's what got to him.
But that's something he could grab onto. I just think today he was looking to grab onto something.
No, because if you his take was you're saying it as if you're the scholar and versus just saying, hey, I got a bunch of records. But you're right. He could take any angle to go after you if he wants to. All right, Jennifer in Jersey, welcome to the wrap-up show.
Hi, how are you guys?
Good.
Yeah, I understand that poking fun makes for good radio, but is there ever a time that, you know, your feelings get really hurt, Baba Booey, online, or, you know, when you're on the air and then after the show, Howard really apologizes? Or is there ever a time where you're like, enough is enough?
Well, a lot of times enough is enough, but what are you going to do? If you would have called 6 months ago, I would say Howard has never apologized to me off the air. But I think we talked about this on the air. After the Carol Miller whooping cough incident, when Howard really just like skewered me the whole day, made me feel like I had infected half of America and everything. He called me that afternoon and he said he might have gone a little far, and then I felt worse. That like sometimes I wish he would do that, but then it makes me feel worse. I can't explain it.
Did you tell me that you ended up apologizing to him after he apologized to you?
Yeah, I was like, don't worry about it. But that actually, I sort of felt good because I thought that it had gone to a very dark place that day, where it was personal about what a fucking loser and asshole I am, and I was starting to fear for my job.
I like that Jennifer asked you a really sincere question about your thoughts, but refers to you as Baba Booey the whole time.
That's okay. I am Baba, but I am Baba Booey to a lot of people. I don't get offended by that.
Well, I love you. I love listening to you guys, especially after the Howard Show.
Thank you, Jennifer.
Thanks for calling.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Jennifer.
Bye-bye.
John in Michigan, you're on the wrap-up show.
Hey, Gary, Baba Booey, happy birthday. A little late. Mine was March 7th.
Thank you. Happy birthday.
I wanted to say, I am a DJ, KJ, karaoke, that kind of stuff, and I want to defend on the pieces of vinyl statement. I would say I probably have 15,000 or more pieces of vinyl, but you got to break it down into 45s, 78s, 33s, different brackets from that. So I don't know why he had to give you such a ration of hell about that, because pieces are pieces.
So,
right?
John, it would be inaccurate to call them albums because they're not all albums. They're all records,
right.
Correct?
Right. So now it includes my 78s and my 45s.
Right. Pieces of vinyl would be total vinyl, whether it's 45, 78, 33. You follow what I'm saying?
Yes.
And then you break it down in brackets from there. So him saying, in Baba Booey said, I got 5,000 pieces of vinyl. Well, how many of those pieces of vinyl are 78s? How many are 45s? Yada, yada. How many individual
I will
pieces?
say this. It's an expression that I've been using for a long time that I probably got with the guys at the record store. And it might sound odd to some people, but I will say this. I'm certainly not trying to show off.
Okay, thank you, John. Lee in Florida, you're on the wrap-up show. Lee, are you there?
Oh, hi. Yes, this is for Gary. I think the reason Howard picks on him so much is that he loves you so much, and part of the thing is that the whole premise of the show is they bust each other's balls.
Gary, do you agree with Lee? He picks on you because he loves you?
I would agree more if I got the love part somewhere. Like if Howard said like once every 6 months, I pick on you because I love you. But I don't get the love part, so I have to. It's inferred, Howard and I are like Howard's my hard ass dad. I just have to know he loves me without him saying it.
He has said it though from time to time. Oh, I love Babu, and then he goes through a 20-minute bit about something you do wrong, but he does say it.
Yeah, but that's like Don Rickles go, I love you, and then he insults you.
Yes,
but does he love you, or is it just something to say to soften you while he's making fun of you?
Oh, I think Howard loves you.
I do too.
But I think he loves to pick on you more.
Right.
And he knows it's entertaining for the show.
I mean, it's 99% fucking with me and 1% telling people he loves me.
Tuesday's wrap-up show, I wanted to talk about how Howard dislikes the block party and how he dislikes Gary working with John Hein on their TV show. I try to describe with Shuli that we're really not doing anything bad. We're doing something good for the show, but Howard doesn't seem to understand that. So you guys should check it out and see what happened.
Howard feels that he wasn't he wasn't overwhelmingly negative in his critique of Gary's Fallon appearance. And Gary came in swinging this morning. I thought he was definitely looking for a fight, and he got one. And I thought he handled himself okay, but Gary wouldn't leave. And it was just, pounding after pounding. So we'll see how he's holding up when he comes in here. And then when Gary left, it was Ronnie's turn for the block party. And Howard says it's a blemish and had not too kind a word to say about that. He was commenting on Lisa G's book. He was commenting on all of these other projects that people here are doing, and feels that it's, you work for the Howard Stern show, and if you have any extra time, it should be spent working for this show or, doing, I guess, whatever you want to do personally, but not necessarily other projects. And Gary, it seemed like this morning you were looking for a fight when you went in there.
Well, I think I was the lightning rod. I mean, when he started first thing in the morning, what happened was he goes, geez, I never heard Pieces of Vinyl. And I said to him, I wasn't looking for a fight. I said, it's not an unheard of expression. Well, I never heard it. And so I think he was looking for a fight too. He saw me getting a little unnerved and he was baiting me.
No, I'm saying I think you were looking for a fight.
What do you mean?
I thought you were angry about the Pieces of, and his whole critique of him.
Yeah. Okay. So I mean, to some degree, I called him out to just be up front, and I think that I could have gone on Jimmy Fallon with firecrackers and Roman candles spitting out of my ass and done the greatest thing in the world, and he would have found fault with it.
Did it hurt your feelings when he said he watched it only because he had to, not because he wanted to?
It didn't hurt my feelings, but it was an obvious insult. Like, it was meant to be insulting.
And Robin?
What about her?
She was piling on quite a bit this morning, I thought, with you. And
she must be working on her book.
Well, that's fair, That's
No, I mean, she's working on a book. And again, everybody here isn't created equal, but let's be upfront.
It's different rules for different people. You know
That's
that.
True.
And
That's
mean,
true.
myself included, I think. And you have to suffer through that sometimes, and sometimes you benefit from that. But Howard said that he felt he wasn't overwhelmingly negative in his critique of you.
I'm laughing because while you're saying this to me, you're looking at me and you're smiling.
Yeah, because he was overwhelmingly negative in his critique of you. But Robin always takes the angle that Howard's trying to help.
Right.
You learn from this sort of thing.
Right.
Do you feel like you've learned anything from this?
Well, I mean, I learned that he doesn't like us doing the show. But I mean, the whole stuff about the way I dressed, I think, again, he's just, listen, did I look phenomenal? No. Did I look horrific? No. I think it was just something he felt like picking out because he wanted to fuck with me.
Do you feel skinnier because we're on TV together and I make you look thinner?
I do.
Yeah.
I do. And several people have told me that.
Yeah, me too.
Although somebody told me that you make me look older.
People have said to me that they didn't realize how much taller I am than you.
Right. But I got one of my best friends, the guy who's best man at my wedding, he said, you got to stay away from that guy. He's making you look old. He's got black hair. You're all gray.
Well, not even all my hair. But look, you take your lumps like anything else, but our show wasn't the only thing that was picked on. He called out Lisa's book. He called out the block party. He really called out any outside project and said, you know what? When the show's not on, you should be working here. In my experience working here, and I've worked a bunch of other places, I've never seen, for the most part, people who work harder on a show. I mean, everybody here sort of obviously loves the show, but people dedicate their lives really to this show. Do you think that's a fair thing to say?
I do. And Will's come on and said, I forget the expression he uses. It's, it's not a job. It's a lifestyle. You don't go home. I don't go home at 4 p.m. and go, turning off my phone. I'm not looking at my email. I'm done for the day. That's just impossible. There's many nights that I'm doing show material, even on Sunday. Howard and I were on the phone 3 times on Sunday.
I did understand Howard's distinction, though, when the caller called in later about this. he is the boss. If he wants to do AGT, that's his call. And if he wants to make sure that we're working 24/7, that's his call also. That's what a boss does. It's a matter of how we, if we were on board for that sort of thing.
I think that there was some information that was given to us a couple of years ago that may have changed, and I think it's a discussion that I'll probably inevitably have with him off the air. But even if you listened on the air, you heard Howard say, however many years ago when he was waiting to sign the contract that we're in now, I can't sleep at night because I worry about you guys. I worry that I'm responsible for you. You guys need to figure out a future. So some people tried to figure out a future, and I think that seems to bother him. So I got to figure it out.
Craig and Madison, you're on the wrap-up show.
Hey now.
Hey now.
Hi, Craig.
Hey, Gary. Due respect, if I worked for Howard, I would have kicked him in the balls by now for the way he treats you.
Yeah, that's not going to happen.
All right, I know, but I'm just saying, you really put up with a lot of shit. Okay, there's no reason for these Ronnie's block parties to be canceled. Howard created the monster. He turns his employees into semi-celebrities, and then they milk it. What's wrong with that? Look at Jackie the Joke Man, all the stuff he sold. Look at Artie. Where would he be? He's on DirecTV. He's got his own show, and he's too fat to fish. Baba Booey, you wrote that stupid autobiography. You never would have been able to write that. And even Fred milked it with his band.
Well, I think let's take it back. With Artie and Jackie, they both arrived here with careers. So I think when Jackie started, he was a stand-up comedian. It may not have been a great career, and his career got dramatically better while he was here.
But he was established.
But he was established as a comedian. So his plugs were actually, written into his contract, which is a whole other story we should talk about one day. And with Artie arrived here as a guy who'd already been on a network television show and also had an established stand-up career, which also got dramatically better while he was here. So again, I think, them plugging or going out and doing gigs is something that you knew you hired a guy and he does this other stuff, and you knew you were going to deal with that. I think for somebody like me who started on the show as a kid in college, it developed, and so maybe Howard feels he has a little bit more say over how that works. And he's right. Do I think that I would have sold over 100,000 books without being on the show? Who would give a shit about my story at all? Mm-hmm. Of course I'm aware of that. And even that John and I got a show, I think John and I do good on this show, and I think we do a good job on the other show, but we don't make any pretense that we would have gotten a show without being on this show.
Well, I think you draw on a distinction that we talked about last week, which is those who were born and raised, as I like to say, on the show versus those who came to the show after they did something else. And I think Howard makes a distinction in his mind about that, whether it's you or Sal or, JD, Ronnie, all these people who came here, this was their job, and then became famous, quote unquote, for being on the Howard Stern show. Whereas other people, maybe Richard, had done something else and maybe different rules apply to everybody. But I don't think anyone here kids themselves that the success from our outside project doesn't stem off of the success of the show. If the fans of the show don't support our outside projects, then nobody's going anywhere. But
well, the people who kidded themselves about that are no longer here.
Right. That's right. But doing those outside projects isn't necessarily a reflection on your involvement within this show. And that's what I think is getting missed here.
I agree, but I think with Howard, it's very black or white. If you're not doing something for me, then you're doing something that's not for me. I think it's as simple as that. You're doing something that doesn't benefit me, so why are you doing it?
And he wasn't stopping. This morning, he was genuinely pissed off, said, quote, he doesn't like the outside projects, and it's got to come to a stop. And the block party took a major hit, with Ronnie, and Ronnie went in there to defend himself, of course, and didn't do a very good job. And now the block party, I'm guessing, Shuli, that the guys are thinking twice about it because Howard's saying, I really don't want you doing that sort of thing.
It's not even about thinking at this point. He's the boss. What he says goes. And if he's not happy with it, then, we're not going to continue to do it. The thing that bums me out is, A, he's never seen what we do. And I'm not saying he should come to a show. I don't even know that he would like it. But I think the picture he's painting in his mind is much, much different than what we're actually doing.
He's seen it. We've seen a telescope version of it.
Well, but that's not the show. A telescope version is not what we do, you know. And,
Right.
And so he hasn't seen it.
Right.
But that's the reality of it.
The other thing you run up against though, Shuli, is I think, like, for example, like Gary and I's show is separate from this show in a way, whereas yours could be viewed as an extension of the show, like a Howard Stern show on the road.
And look, the whole block party got started based on the fact that, you know, there are people who work here that, look, we live in New York. It's expensive as hell to live out here on the East Coast. And, you know, you got to make ends meet somehow, some way. So it was put together as a goof. Did I think that, you know, a year later we'd be selling out shows across the country? Absolutely not. And it took off. And I think it took off because people are actually enjoying it. If they didn't, like you said, John, they wouldn't support it and they wouldn't buy tickets. And, you know, I don't know.
You bring up an interesting point because I was, now that we're talking really bluntly about this, I was sort of surprised when you guys first started that Howard sort of let it happen. Right. Because there were other things like it that he had put the squash on.
Absolutely.
You know, Stuttering John had been out in his version of this. And
he did the Killers of Comedy before the block party.
All that sort of stuff. But I think that once it became, it was weird. Like if it's a, you know, John had a great move. John just hired 3 good comedians and called it Stuttering John's Comedy Show or whatever.
Stuttering John and Friends.
Stuttering John and Friends. But I think that the block party, what Ronnie up front for whatever it is, but when it started, I was surprised that he let it go. And I think that because it was sort of this quiet little thing, he didn't really pay that much attention to it. I think when it got big, it caught his attention.
What's strange to me also is that, you know, when he's screaming how much he hates it, you know, I think back of, you know, me and Scott fighting in studio over money, or JD telling, you know, stories about getting late on the road. And, you know, it didn't seem that he had a problem with it as on the scale that he does now then.
Right. The only thing I would say is, and I think you would admit this, but others in the block party wouldn't, it has provided tons of show content.
Absolutely.
But let's not kid ourselves. That's not why you guys are doing it.
No, absolutely
I think
not.
Ronnie thinks he's doing it because it provides show content and he enjoys it.
No, Ronnie does it. I can tell you without a doubt that Ronnie does it because he loves doing it.
What does he love about it?
It's the Ronnie Mund block party.
I get it.
But I think that's what he loves about it.
He really does. He loves that there's people coming out to see, you know, his show, and he just digs it. He's completely, he was in a shell. He was like, you know, he wasn't into it at first. And once he got the bug, he's like, he's Mr. Block Party. You know, he loves doing it.
Ronnie, do you feel like the success of the block party has changed you in a way?
What are you talking about? I'm the same miserable asshole. What's the difference?
You know what I mean. Like Shuli was saying before, that you enjoy the fame of the block party, being the guy on
I
stage,
enjoy
making sure
doing the
everybody's
block party.
having a
It's
good
fun
time.
being out there with the people. I like it. But is something wrong with that?
I'm not saying there's anything wrong with it.
Clearly, he's a people person.
But my question is,
I am a people person. When I get around the fans, I'm a people person.
But my question
Ask them. They love coming to the shows.
But my question is, do you need sort of a stage and fans for it, or are you that way whether you're on stage or off? Do you know what I mean?
Well, you know how I am when I'm off, so why would you even ask the question?
Stupid question, John. Dumb question.
I know how you are with me, Ronnie. We're friends.
Yeah, we are. I hope.
But I'm saying, like,
Ronnie, can I make a point here? If Matt Lauer was interviewing a friend, and every time Matt asked a question, the guy and he goes, "You know how I am. You know me." Then the audience wouldn't get anything out of it.
But the audience knows my routine here. I mean, you know, I get my ass busted.
You understand? If John asks a question that he knows the answer to, he might think the audience needs to know the answer.
Ask the question again, John.
May I, Ronnie?
Yeah, be my guest.
No, I don't want to. I'm going to move on to a different one. After Gary was in there for a while, getting beat up pretty bad for his pieces of vinyl and Fallon and weight and everything else, Howard quickly shifted to the block party, and he played, I guess, Stephanie read. Oh, he was going to play Stephanie reading a poem.
He did play it, didn't he?
And you went right in there, and
I didn't go right in there right away. I asked Gary, should I go in? He goes, yeah, I think so. So I wasn't sure whether you're going to go in.
What did you think of Howard's take, calling the block party a blemish, and he's embarrassed by it? He doesn't sound like he wants it to keep going.
A pubic hair in his hamburger.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know what to think anymore. So,
well, where's the confusion?
What do you mean? Where's he? I don't know anymore. I don't know. I just don't know.
What are you going to do?
Well, we're booked up till the end of the year, so I don't know if he wants to.
How when you say booked up, how many shows are you talking you got left?
We do
6,
one
10,
show a month.
One a month.
Okay. So
we're
will
talking
you-
like 8, 9 shows.
Will
left.
you book new shows?
I don't know what to do. Okay.
Shuli,
let me ask you a question. If somebody comes to you and offers you another TV show, what are you going to do?
I got to think about it.
I got to think about it too.
And from my point of view, I just want to make sure rock solid one way or the other. If he wants it stopped, then it will stop.
But what he said today, he wants it stopped. So what do you need to hear?
I think
because I've heard different things.
I think we're getting into Greg Fitzsimmons forward territory.
What do you mean?
I don't think Howard wants to come out and say, Shuli, Ronnie, stop it.
But that's all he's been saying. So
But
I don't understand.
But he does and he doesn't say it. Like when he's on the show, he says,
And this
I
is
want
why-
this to go away, this and that. But
Well, he said the same
but
thing
just-
about your show. So what are you breaking my balls for?
Because our show's already taped and in the can. There's nothing we can do about
excuse
it.
me. Well, we have tickets sold already too.
Okay, so then you're going to keep doing your live shows, and like you said, you're scheduled through the rest of the year.
Okay.
And like you said, when you said Howard did say it and didn't say it, that's why I'm asking for solid clarification, just so I know that, I can tell the promoter, don't book any more shows.
If Shuli asked for solid clarification like that, Howard was going to say, I want it done. And then does it stop? Or like,
No,
would it be a
if Howard's-
mistake for Shuli to ask that question?
It's a mistake if he wants the answer he wants. Because I think if you ask Howard that question, it will be no. I want it stopped. I think that's what it'll say. I took a little offense today too when Howard said, "I wish I had an executive producer who could handle these things for me," but I didn't know what he wanted. He never. The block party was on the road for a long time, and Howard never said to me in any way, shape, or form that he wanted it stopped. I would do what he needs to have done. I would have that conversation.
And I have no problem stopping it. None at all. If that's what he wants, he is the boss. What he says goes, and it will be done.
Tom and Boston.
But how come you didn't have a problem when Scott was on it? And I don't get it.
What do you mean,
Scott
Ron?
tortured you.
Because when Scott was on it, every day it was another thing about the block party.
But I think when Scott was on it, it wasn't as big as it is now.
Wasn't the juggernaut.
Didn't become the force that it's become out there in the comedy world.
Okay.
Sir, you guys are drawing very well.
Yeah, I know we are.
And
I thought that would make him, say what you want. I thought that would make him happy. I thought being out there with the fans and doing this kind of stuff, they're enjoying it. I thought it was some kind of interaction with the show. I thought he might like. I thought he liked it. I thought he did. I guess he doesn't. So if he wants it over with, fine.
Do you feel like you're representing the show when you guys go out there?
A little bit. You don't think so?
I'm asking you.
Yeah, I think so.
Maybe that's what he doesn't want.
All right. Why is he climbing all over my fucking ass when he's doing all his own shows?
I think he's got a problem with you.
I'm not climbing over anybody. Tom in Boston, you're on the wrap-up show.
John, you ask everybody what the problem is. The way I see it is Gary, Shuli, Ronnie. I think everybody there, especially those three, really worked their ass off for Howard, and it just feels like they're beaten, like they didn't do anything wrong. They're trying to make money. It's funny when someone goes to AGT and drops $15 million on a part-time job. Here these guys are just trying to make ends meet a little bit more, and I just think that sometimes Howard gets a little pompous, and I love him to death, but and these guys are like, wow, we're just trying to make money. We're not doing anything wrong. We're not cutting up the show, and here we're getting shit on. And Gary, you are his executive producer, and you let him shit on you. Every single thing you do outside that show, he shits on you. If Artie was there doing something, do you think Artie would come in and say, oh, Artie, you look like a fat fuck? He would never do that.
But we discussed
on you because you let him.
We discussed not because I let him. We discussed that earlier because Artie had a career coming in, and I'm going to make a big point here right now. I'm pretty sure John will agree with me. My motivation for doing the TV show is not money. If I told you what we make, it's almost nothing. It's almost not worth doing it. My motivation for doing it is to be prepared for when Howard's done. Now Howard might say, "Well, what the fuck are you doing? Who would want you when I'm done?" And that's a legitimate question to ask, but I'm at least making an effort to try to establish something that somebody might be interested in when he's done.
I can't speak for the block party, but I agree with Gary. That's why we did it. We're looking to maybe, do something with our careers once Howard finishes, because you don't want Howard to end and be like, okay, now what do we do?
Well,
and
Shuli has a career as a comedian, and I think, having the block parties. If it does end, at least he's out there. He's got his name out there, and he maybe can go a little bigger than he was before, because before he wasn't, drawing the crowds he's drawing now.
So Ronnie, so John and I are out there trying to establish ourselves as, as maybe hosts for down the road. Shuli's out there trying to establish himself as a comedian. I think you like the money, but I don't think you do it for the money. So what's your motivation?
I just like doing it. I mean, I like being on the road with these guys. We have a good time. And like I said, I like hanging with the people. And that's it. I mean, I don't have to do it. Without a doubt, I don't have to do it. And I make a fine living here. Between the limo business and the security, I make a fine living that I don't have to do it. The money is great. Whatever it is, it goes... to be honest with you, last year, the money that I made, I bought my Corvette with. I got something for myself out of it.
Would you think it's fair to say, don't take this as an insult, because it's not, you might hear the word and think of it, that for you it's mostly about ego?
No, it's not ego at all.
And ego that it makes you feel good. It makes you feel good to do it.
I like doing it. Yeah, I like doing it. And I've said it 100 times. I like doing it. I like being out there with the people.
But I
enjoy it.
That is ego.
But it's not ego to me.
Ego is not a negative word.
Yeah, I know. But it
means it makes you feel better about yourself.
Yeah, I like it. I do. I like doing it.
On Wednesday's wrap-up show, JD spoke about where he found anal massage clips, and then the conversation quickly turned to Benji, who's wearing lifts, which are about this big. Benji claims he's 5'8", none of us believe him, and so we had a long, detailed discussion about Benji, his height, and everything else that's Benji. Let's get over that anal massage you were listening to.
What?
How did you uncover that clip?
Well,
not clip. It's a whole series.
Well, it started with a clip on YouTube and like other websites where it's mainly that intro part. But it's sort of it's edited weird. They got weird things and they replayed.
But how do you become aware of that it even exists?
I think I'm either I came upon it somehow or someone emailed it to
stop
me.
there. That would be interesting. How would you come upon it somehow?
Well, someone emails it to me,
Oh, okay.
or I find it on the website or something.
Is it the voice? Is it the material? Is it everything that works?
Oh yeah, I mean, the guy's talking about anal massage and assholes and stuff like that. You gotta see more. So I basically looked it up, and there was a thing you can get it on Amazon somewhere, and I was like, it costs like $50. It costs a lot of money.
What, like a DVD?
Yeah, and then or video, and because it's like from 2001 or so. It was a little, while ago. And then I came upon. I was trying to see if there's anywhere to see it online, the full thing, and I came upon the website, eroticmassage.com, and it has a whole bunch of different like sexual massage things or whatever.
Did you check out the whole website while you were there?
Well, I think you can only buy you can buy the certain tapes, not like can't get the whole access to the website to everything.
You can't get the library.
You can't get the library. You can only get a certain.
What are some of the other massage choices besides anal?
I don't remember. It's just a lot of sexual and tantric and holistic and but they're all involved. Sex and anuses and penises and stuff like that.
And did you learn anything from this?
Learn anything?
Yes.
I mean, I learned stuff that I don't want to do to myself.
Are you tempted to go home and massage your asshole?
No.
Did any of it appeal to you in any way?
No.
How about you, Benji?
Yeah, I thought the guy. It was very funny, his voice and his rhythm. But first of all, I thought listening to him was really enjoyable. I like his whole rhythm. And yeah, I think he has a good points, to get the maximum pleasure without hurting anyone else out of your body. It sounded like I wanted to touch my ass the way he described it. I have he made it sound really fun. He really did.
It is. Tell us how that works out.
Something like this, something like that. Not that I'm looking to do it, but it's something that takes a lot of time and involvement and stuff. And I just want to, just jerk off, and that's it. Really,
you're not willing to make that kind of commitment.
I don't want to commit. First of all, I'm not interested in things going up and.
Yeah, I agree with it. I'm not into the actual. I guess he was talking about certain things that does that. But just, listen, you get pleasure when you clean your ass in the shower, right? That feels good.
Well, no, not really.
But doesn't it feel good? Just different parts. Listen, if you stroke most parts of your body in the right way. It feels nice, right? Doesn't it?
I don't know, Benji. Stop
We're going
staring.
down the rabbit hole.
Let's talk about the shoes, Benji, because a lot of people did notice them today. Benji's got huge. They're not even lifts. I don't know what to call them. They're like
Air Jordanas.
They're Frankenstein kind of shoes. And are you doing it for attention? Or are you doing it because you really enjoy being taller?
I like the look. I always wanted to do it, and I told Elisa, I'm a perfectionist, so this is the kind of thing I would never get done. I told Elisa about it when we first started dating. She's like, oh, I can do that, have that done in like 2 seconds. And she went to a shoe store and had them like made. I've worn them for about a year now.
But they were black, and they were
black. Those fell apart, so we just made new ones.
How do you decide on the height? Because those are pretty tall.
I want it to be natural, so I'm going up a little slowly throughout the years.
Right. In other words, you got C cups instead of D cups.
Exactly. But I do feel it's weird now when I don't have them on. Like I feel really weird at work without them.
How tall are you without the shoes?
I think like I've said, I say 5'9", but Gary said he thinks I'm like 5'8".
He might be shorter because I'm 5'8". He's not that much taller than me with the shoes on.
No, I'm saying without the shoes, you're 5'8",
I think, around.
Okay.
5'8", 5'9", something like that.
5'7".
5'7".
I know I do because
5'2".
Because you're not that much taller than me with the shoes on.
Yeah, I'll say 5'8", maybe under 5'8", maybe under 5'4". I don't know.
And how tall are you, Steve?
5'8". So
yeah, but you have
he's
shoes
got to
on
be
now.
5'6" or something like
Right.
that. 5'7".
No.
Look at those things.
I'll put money on it.
Can we measure you after the show?
Yeah, you can measure all parts.
How tall? How many inches are you looking to make your shoes eventually?
Yeah, what's the
max?
end
I think
game?
it'd be so fun to be like to be Howard height.
6'5" you want to be?
I think that would be fun. That's the eventual goal.
You're not going to be able to walk.
He had a great line during the break. You know, Howard was asking him about it and stuff. And Benji goes, I've been wearing them so long. Now when I see other short people, I go, like, look at Ganji. He's short and fat.
I know, he looks like a slob now to me. He looks like I love Ganji. He's a nice guy. I actually think he's a handsome guy. But he looks like this little dumpy, like squished thing now when I wear my shoes.
Dig up a couple of these ones that are coming in about you and Ronnie, the limo driver.
Ronnie inspiring songs.
Yeah, well, I heard him on the wrap-up show, and he gets defensive. It's weird. It's weird, that whole wrap-up show thing, because he gets defensive and people aren't even goofing on him. I don't know what's going on with him.
Dude.
Let's see. Let me see if I can find it real quick. Oh, here it is.
You don't have to say it to her all the time. Howard is asking, are you in love with her? And either you are or you aren't.
Well, I said it a few times, so what does that mean? Do I have to keep repeating it? It's not like I'm not...
But John, are you in love with your wife?
Absolutely.
Right, that's the answer.
Yeah. Okay.
So are you in love with Steph?
I like her a lot.
See, when you say that, Ronnie, it sounds to me like you're keeping your options open.
No, I'm not keeping... no. Right, I'm with her right now, okay? Now we're gonna... I always question her. See, I have this hang-up, and I talk to my shrink about this, okay? I have this hang-up. Why is she with me?
And what does she say?
Because she loves me.
He goes, I question whether she loves me, because I think sometimes he thinks he's me. You know how people always rap about, like, because am I famous, that's why Beth's with me? But he's nobody. You know what I mean? Like, he goes, I question why she's with me.
Yeah, there are a lot of women who've wanted to be with Ronnie for...
If anybody really, to get something. If he doesn't even understand the question. If he really listened to the question, you question why she wants to be... If any woman ever really loves someone, it's you. You're not famous. You're not,
I
a rich
that,
man.
but I still have that hang up because I saw shit that my father went through, okay?
What'd your father go through?
Not you, my father.
No,
it's
me.
not you, dude.
It's me.
No, my father.
No.
Not you.
It's not
and
your
you,
father.
Don't you say a word to me, okay?
Who?
Because you, whenever something is going on, you know how to attack me
Robin?
And I say whatever or whatever it is, and you contradict me. Whatever I say, you know what? When you're under the gun from him, all you do is sit there and laugh. You can't answer either. You got no comeback to him either. So don't even go there with me with anything.
What has this got to do with me and you?
Because I was listening to this shit.
He's nuts.
Because I was listening to this
nuts.
shit I am
You're fucking nuts. You really are.
I am fucking nuts.
I was laughing.
Everybody fucking here is out of their fucking minds.
You're nuts.
Everybody who works here is nuts.
Ronnie,
in their own
the guy
fucking
asked
way,
you
okay?
a question. Why can't you say you love Stephanie?
And it's
then
got
you
nothing to do with you. Why do I think it's? Why right away you think it's you?
Because you just gave it.
I said shit with
you
my
wanted,
father,
you want the
not
answer?
with you.
It's not your father.
Yes, it is.
Your father was famous?
No, I'm not famous.
The woman your father was with wasn't after his money. He had no fucking money.
How do you know?
Because I know. Where's his money? He had nothing. I know
He had
where
shit.
he lived. He had shit.
But still.
You're comparing yourself to me.
No, I'm not.
You question whether she loves you? What do you have? She's not a gold digger.
What is she with you for then?
Yeah.
Don't talk.
Don't talk.
I'm
She
talking.
asked a good
No, you
question.
can talk.
All right, I'll talk. I'll ask the same
don't
question.
talk.
Ronnie, you question why your girlfriend is with you.
That's just my hang-up, okay? I'm sorry.
What
It's
do you
not got
have
nothing to
that
do
she's
with
after?
you.
You got nothing.
What is she with you for if it's not because she
You're not a
loves you?
millionaire. You're not famous. She's not. What is she after? You're comparing yourself to me.
No, I'm
That's
not.
what people say about me. They go, "Oh, Beth's with him because he's famous and he's rich."
Please,
what are you? Well, why do you mean you question why Stephanie's with you? You're a fucking limo driver.
Yeah, okay.
She loves you.
How
clearly.
do you know? How do you know she really loves me?
She
How do
loves
know?
you because she's not after anything.
It's fucking words. That's all it is.
Was she
How do
after
you know?
money?
Does she want
I
you
don't
for
know
your
what she.
car?
I don't know.
What
If
does
she,
What do you think
I
she's
don't know
after?
if she's after anything.
What,
It's just
in your
something
mind,
in my head.
okay, so in your mind, what do you think she could
It's
be
not
after?
you. Right away,
What is she after?
You.
The
Nobody,
30
everything
grand?
doesn't surround around you with me. Okay.
What does she think you're after? Your apartment?
Those Playboy mud flaps?
Yeah.
Stop it now.
That big tire in your basement?
Yeah.
What do you think she'd be after?
Why do you think it's you though? It's not you.
You're not listening again. This is why you're funny. You don't even know why you're funny.
I'm not funny.
I'm
not funny.
You say she's after you for something. That's your fear.
I don't.
What is it she could be after? You're comparing yourself to me. Yeah, in
No,
my
I'm
case,
not.
someone could be after something. What's she
I'm
after?
not comparing
Your 15
myself to
bottles
you.
of Mambo? What is she after?
I'm not comparing myself
Yes,
to
you
you.
are.
I am not.
It's got nothing to do with your father.
What has
Oh,
she
stop it.
gained?
Well,
What
how
has she
how does
gained?
tell me this?
The
That-
woman,
that it's
who
not-
was with your father, wasn't after anything.
Yes, she was.
Okay, what was she after?
Whatever money he did have,
Money.
she was
He had
after.
3 cents, that guy.
Boy,
Whatever.
was she,
Yeah, she's a real
was
gold
she?
digger.
She was digging her way right to the middle.
I discussed this with Stephanie. She knows all about it, okay?
I'm not
it's
even
not about
criticizing
you.
Of course it is.
Oh, God, why is everything
Why can't
about
you see
you?
it? Because you're putting yourself in my
No,
position.
I'm not.
What? What is she after?
Dude,
She could date a police officer and have the same
I'm
thing.
telling you how I feel.
She could date a
that
pizza
it's not
delivery
about
guy.
you. It's about what I saw my own man go through, and you keep telling me it's about you.
Stick with me, and I'll show you every Rick's Cabaret.
What has she gotten out of this?
What, in other words, what could she get out of being with you?
I don't know.
Money?
What has she been grasping at so far that you still have this feeling?
She's a young, pretty girl. She could get a lot of richer guys
I
than
know
you.
she
You're not
could.
exactly the richest guy on the planet.
Is
No.
she pushing you to do something?
No, absolutely not.
Then it
So then-
doesn't seem like she wants
So then
anything.
why would you make this statement that
Because
that's
it's just something in my head, Howard. That's
but
all
that's,
it is.
But that's not your situation. Of course she loves you. You're a limo driver. You're not David Arquette.
I didn't say I was.
You're not Mel
I didn't
Gibson.
say that. Did
You're
I
not-
say that?
In other words, you're a working man. You're a hard-working man.
Yeah. Okay.
What is she going to get out
I
of being
don't
with you?
know. I don't
What's
know.
she going to
It's
inherit?
just something in my head. Okay.
And she's hanging out so long to get it.
He
Boy.
goes, I always question whether she really loves me. I think he thinks he's famous like me.
Are
That's the
you
only thing I can
crazy?
think. Right, Robin?
Well, I'm trying to think. Does she go around
God.
telling
Why-
everybody she's Ronnie's girlfriend?
You know
Beth
who I
gets
go
her
out with?
Doors open.
Yeah, she goes, you know who I go out with? Ronnie the limo driver. You know what everyone's reaction is?
So
you're after his fame and wealth.
Right. Oh, come on in. Let's close down the store because you're here.
Yeah, Pretty Woman. Let's go on a Pretty Woman shopping spree. You got all that Ronnie money.
Oh my God, Jesus! I can't. You ask me a question and I answer it, and it's not good enough for you.
I don't know if you know this, but my boyfriend is verified on Twitter.
Wow.
Yeah.
With 74,000 followers. Wow.
I'm after his verification.
You know, he's
Stop
verified.
it, man. You know why?
You don't even hear the question.
Yeah, but I'm
I
trying
hear you on
to,
the wrap-up
I'm
show.
trying to answer you.
But it's a ridiculous answer. You're
that's
afraid
my
she-
answer. It's not you.
So
It's got
why is
nothing
she
to
with
do
you
with
if
you.
she doesn't love you?
Call her and
What is
ask
she
her. How many
after?
times have I said
Are
to
you
her?
secretly rich? You're not
maybe.
telling us?
Maybe I am. Maybe I am.
I know
you
he's
don't know
not.
what I have. No, you don't know what I have.
I do know.
Yeah, you don't know.
Believe me,
you
I
don't
know. I've seen everything.
Is he like a really wealthy guy who just decided, I'm going to drive a limo?
I'm going to drive a limo, yes.
You know what? I didn't want to tell you this.
Go ahead.
Ronnie's worth $7 billion.
Right, exactly.
That's why.
Right.
He's worried.
Actually, I own all 23 Rick's clubs.
Yeah.
Nobody knows.
Now
Well, you act like
I
you do.
understand.
Yeah.
Now I
He
understand.
probably told her that.
Yeah, I didn't tell anybody anything of the sort. Now stop it.
All right.
I don't know why you don't get it through your head. It's just something that I have a feeling about. I'm sorry. God. And all you do is laugh.
I got it.
Okay?
Well,
when you're under the gun,
Well,
when you're under the gun,
Look,
all you do is laugh.
Ronnie, your perception is so off that it's just
Yeah,
it's funny.
I'm always
Perception
wrong.
is so
I am always wrong.
Your
I know.
perceptions are so out the
I know.
Yeah,
out
you're
the
just
window.
off.
I'm
I can't
fucking
even-
crazy.
I can't even
I'm
explain
telling
it.
you, I'm fucking nuts.
All right, goodbye. You're annoying. You got to hear him on the wrap-up show.
Oh, my
It's the
goodness.
greatest.
Oh, I
mean-
can't believe that he
Oh.
believes somebody's after him for. I still can't figure out what the for is.
And
for
this-
what?
He saw his father go through that. No, he didn't.
Father didn't go through anything.
His father was a divorced man. He had a girlfriend. She was devoted to him, even when he was ill. I remember. Listen, I know Ronnie all these years.
Well, that woman was hanging out, waiting
Yeah.
until the bitter end.
And you should see what she got. I
to
think she,
get what was there.
I think she inherited a $14,000 condo after putting in 30 years with him.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Own place. It's
But is
not
it-
like she's
whatever
poor,
your whatever your doubts are, what would they be?
Oh, wait, you got to hear this one.
Are you guys in a monogamous relationship?
Yeah, according to her, we are.
Do you feel like you're free to see other women?
No.
Okay, so
I'm not seeing anybody else now.
If you had sex with another woman, would you tell her?
Yeah, right. Yeah, I'm going to tell her. No, I'm not going to tell her.
Would that be considered cheating?
Yeah.
Okay, so
But
you
I'm not. I didn't.
No, that's fine. That's what I'm just curious, like what you guys' boundaries are.
We don't have any boundaries.
Well, you have that boundary.
Wait, so you're both free to basically do what you want to do.
No.
He goes, he's crazy.
We don't have any boundaries, but I can't do this and I can't do that.
He's funny, man. He's the best on the show. Better than anyone.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, no. Not in that case, no.
In what case are you?
I don't. Leave me
Well, does that go
Leave
both?
me alone already.
Does that go
Okay?
both ways? Like, if you can sort of do your thing, can she do her thing? Are you comfortable with that?
No, she goes and hangs out, and she goes out with her friends. I don't know what she does.
Can I take her out?
No. You would be the last person.
And by the way, that has to do no matter how old she is.
Yeah.
Why did you call Howard out on
put her mom.
on the age thing? You feel like he's picking on your age?
He always picks on my age, and you can't say he doesn't. He says he doesn't, but he does. He brings it up a lot.
You're the oldest guy on the show, so I
Okay,
think you brush your
fine.
balls about that. 'Cause-
Whatever. Yeah, but
Ronnie,
still.
again, like in junior high school, if you poke somebody and you see it bothers him, then you just keep poking.
I understand, but when I do it back to him, he doesn't like it.
Because it's his
He's
show.
old also. Okay,
but not as old as you.
No,
I
but
don't
he's
point
still-
that out to you.
But he's still old, and he doesn't want to be old either. You think I enjoy being old? No, I'm just living my life, whatever's left of it.
I think
okay?
you're enjoying yourself very much.
I am. I had a great time in Florida. We had an awesome time.
Now,
It's one of the best vacations I've had in a long time.
when marriage came up, you said
That's definitely out.
But
That I can tell you right here.
Hefner. He's Hugh Hefner.
No, he's still being you
Yeah, I
from
know.
a few years
right,
ago.
I know. He's still into that.
He's holding that prize
Right.
of the Mund name.
Right.
No questions asked. That's out.
But the moving in thing is on the table.
It's a possibility. We've talked about it.
You've been together 4 years.
Yeah.
When you say marriage is out, like, because I know a lot of people say it, but they still say, okay, I want to become a couple, and I want to live together, and I want the idea to be everything the same as marriage, just not officially married. Is that what you mean?
Listen, if she moves in, that's it. There's no other relationship. There's nothing. There's not going to be engagements. There's not going to be put a ring on her finger for 10 years. There's not going to be any kind of diamond ring.
But if she does move in, the idea might be this is our lifelong partners.
As long as it might last.
Do you think at one point she may want that stuff, though, Ronnie?
What?
A ring?
She says no. And I told her it will be no. And if she insists, that it's going to be no, that she wants it eventually, then it's done.
Ah, she's a saint. I told her no.
Look at him.
But those guys on Bubba said he looks like that mustache is from a Civil War reenactment. Excuse me.
I guess he's Ron Perlman.
Right, not Ron Munn. Right. He's worried she's after him for something.
Oh, boy.
What could she be after? She's with him. She's working 3 jobs, this girl. I know her.
Yeah.
She works her ass off. And he's worried that she doesn't love him.
I don't think the Munn name opens even his door. He has to open
He's
it
worried.
himself.
I think he thinks he's famous and rich or something. He's living some sort of
Something
delusion.
he's got, and she's going to get it.
She's going to get
What
it.
are you talking about?
Why don't you just change your name to Howard?
She goes, what?
Howard. 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 Howard.
Why? Are you crazy? You're crazy.
Okay.
Listen, she has her own thing. She does her own thing.
She wants the Munn name.
She works 2 jobs.
I know. Believe me, I know.
You know?
She's a hard-working girl. She ain't getting anything out of being with you, that's for sure.
Yeah, I mean, she looks like a gold digger from the description.
Right. And she's not.
I can see that.
I think she just wants to be. I think she just wants to be a Munn. Because
I don't get you, man. I really don't. I don't.
I know you don't.
It's really something that's in my fucking head. I'm sorry. It's got nothing to do with you.
Sure. I understand.
I told you about this a long time ago.
Yeah. You did? I forgot. I'm sorry.
Don't tell me we didn't talk about this.
All right.
We did.
Okay.
And you agreed with him?
Years
You were in
ago.
The car.
Years ago.
He's driving. I don't want to crash. He'll drive me into a lake, and I can't get out.
You know what? He's so full of shit because we talk about stuff all the time, and he'll deny it from now until next year, okay?
I'm not denying anything. Who knows what you say?
Yeah, okay. All right.
She's still trying to make it out.
She ain't a gold digger. She's a dirt digger. Because believe me, you got nothing. I don't know what you're worried about. You don't have some mass fortune that she's after.
It's got nothing to do with that.
So why do you think she'd be with you if she didn't love you? What is she in?
know.
What do you think she's looking for?
Yeah, she's not.
It can't be the Munn name. The Munn name closes doors. It doesn't open doors.
Yeah.
Listen, I don't know.
People hear Munn, they close the door.
Where in the world is he such a big shot?
I don't. Maybe Rick's
I didn't
Cabaret.
say I was a big shot. When did I say I was a big shot?
At Rick's Cabaret, he walks.
No, I didn't say. When did I say it was a big shot?
Bragging that this is her man.
My man is
Ricky.
Listen, I don't
Ricky
love
man.
him. I don't love him, but when he dies, I'm going to inherit his empire.
Right. I mean, she's sitting there. She's talking about what a wonderful lover you are. She really enjoys being
I understand
with you.
that. She's a great kid. She's a great girl, man.
Kid.
That's what's cool about it.
You're a good kid.
Hey, kid, get over here.
One day you play your cards right, you'll inherit my nothing.
Right. You'll inherit this.
My NASCAR memorabilia.
You just don't get it. Sorry.
What don't I get?
Nothing.
What am I
We
missing?
can't get it.
I'm leaving.
What is she after?
I didn't say she was after anything.
You said you don't think she loves you.
I said I didn't. I said
you question
I
it.
question it.
Right. So what would she be after?
When will you get an answer?
I didn't say she was after
in
anything.
your fantasies, why is she there? Since she
I
doesn't
don't
love you.
know. That's what I'm trying to figure out in my
I
head.
what you think you've got that somebody's going to give up their entire life for.
I didn't say that.
All right.
I didn't say that.
I really got to know what.
Yeah, I'm
you think
depressed now.
They're after.
Maybe I should go take some.
How
what is
many
that?
other women
Let me
are
drink
after?
some of that shit. What did you drink? I want to know.
How many
I
other
want to drink
women
some.
are after Ronnie?
Nobody.
Maybe did you copyright that phrase topless? To
No,
your
I did
PLD?
not. No, I
so
didn't.
she can't even inherit
no,
that.
I didn't.
Because dating Ronnie is her stepping stone to nowhere.
Topless.
To topless.
Who said she was is a stepping stone
That's
for
what
anything?
I'm saying.
This is what you're saying that this is what's going on.
It's got
That
nothing
she
to
must
do
be
with that.
into you because of where she can get or
No,
what
I
she
never
can get.
said that. I never said that. Did I ever say that?
Yes, you said I have a question of why she's with me.
Yeah, exactly. But I didn't say that she's into it for getting money or whatever.
Well, what would she be into
I don't
it for?
know.
What could she be into it for?
Oh my God,
Well,
man.
he does have a lot of Twitter followers.
Yeah, she's going to inherit all of them.
Do you go everywhere and people go, "Hey, there's Ronnie, the limo driver"? I mean, maybe that's what she's
it happens. It happens. It does happen
after.
when we're out.
Right. So maybe that's what she's after.
Yeah,
in your
exactly.
mind. Right. Oh, okay. Well, that makes sense. She wants to be.
Yeah. No,
you're
that's
so
not.
famous.
I didn't say that. I never
Then
said
what could
that.
it be? How could you?
I got nothing.
You got nothing.
You
That's
got
it.
nothing.
So why would she be after? All right.
We
Listen.
all agree on that.
All right. Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank
before
you.
Nancy calls in and says she's sick of hearing me, let me go. You know the girl from yesterday?
All right.
All right. She doesn't like it. I'm
you know,
leaving.
Ronnie has like over 600 Skull T-shirts. Maybe that's what she's after.
Ah.
Yeah.
God, Lord.
This is what I deal with all day. He drives me around. He's going to lock up the windows and drive me into a lake. and you're going to be laughing.
Ron.
Yo.
Do you regret saying stuff like that that's in your head because when it comes back like on the next day after the wrap-up show and you're forced to defend what you...
No!
But when Howard breaks it down logistically, there's no reason to doubt her love or to...
Say that again?
When Howard breaks it down logically,
Listen,
you know,
dude,
it's like...
dude, listen to me, okay? You're not in my head. You don't know what's going on. You don't know what's going on in my life. What's gone on years before, okay? You don't know. So you can't even ask me that question.
But I'm saying when Howard breaks it down...
I don't care what Howard. He's not my fucking psychiatrist. He thinks he is, but he's not. He thinks everything revolves around him. It doesn't. Other people have lives. They have shit. They have problems. Their own problems, not his. Okay?
Why when Robin laughs does it drive you so nuts? I mean, everyone laughs on the show. Everyone laughs at each other.
Fucking bald motherfucker is here now.
Having a bad day, buddy?
No! No, man, it just makes my Twitter followers go up.
Oh, all right.
You know?
It's all
Just keep hammer, man, hammer. Go ahead.
It's all part of your master plan?
Yeah, my master plan. This is my master plan. Sal, please come with me. Oh, you can't come and bother him.
But Ron, everyone busts balls. Everyone laughs at one another. Why would
Everybody's fucking nuts here. Don't you understand that?
Well, why does Robin's cackle really? It just goes right through you.
Because she sits there and knifes people left and right, through the back, through the neck, and then when she's getting on the fucking, she's on the fire, all she does is sit there and laugh. She's got no answers. Listen to what went on this morning. Listen to the playback. All she did was laugh through the whole thing. She can't answer either.
Isn't part of
Isn't what?
Isn't part of her job though to fan the flames, to keep things
Yeah,
kind of
fine.
going?
But she's as fucking crazy as everybody else around here, okay?
Are you included in that crazy?
Yeah, I'm fucking nuts.
All right. Check. You getting married?
I'm not getting married. When did I say getting married?
That's what these guys are saying. You told someone.
Get the fuck out of here.
When's the big date? This is awesome news. What's going
bullshit.
on?
Don't put fuck. You know, Doug, you're a fucking asshole. Get the fuck out of here. Don't put words in that goddamn idiot's mouth because he'll make a whole story of it.
Who's going to Ronnie's wedding?
Lisa, tell us what's going on in the Howard 100 newsroom. Here's
Lisa Glassberg takes
All right,
shits
Lisa.
at work.
Hey now. All right, Lisa.
Yes.
What do you have for us?
Gary Delabate Howard has finished recording the audiobook for They Call Me Baba Booey. It took 3 full 6-hour sessions.
He told me it was exhausting.
I'm exhausted, boy. I had to read my own book out loud. Who the hell's getting this book? I bet she sells a lot of copies with this book.
Of course he will.
You know,
People want to know all about Baba Booey.
man. It's a Baba Booey book. I've been reading Jim Brewer's book. It's pretty good.
It's the Baba Bible.
He's got a real good story in him, that Jim Brewer.
Jim Brewer has had an interesting life.
Really. It's really fascinating, actually. That whole Saturday Night Live thing, and he talks about like him creating that Joe Pesci show and all that. It's very, very interesting. And I'm thinking, Gary, I read the first draft of his book. And it is very funny. I have to say.
Funny on purpose funny?
No, not on purpose. It's just our audience is going to have a blast with it. I mean, they are. And I think the audiobook is going to be unbelievable.
Oh, my God.
I told you I'm going to make a contest out of your audiobook, which should sell a lot of audiobooks.
You know what's in the audiobook, by the way?
Yeah.
And I did this mostly out of laziness, but in the book, you know, the full videotape, Take Me Back video, is the transcription is printed. I just put my tape in there.
Oh.
It saved me from reading 6 pages.
Hello, hello.
Hello, hello.
Which is hello, hello, hello.
Hello, hello, hello.
That's right. It was 3.
Oh, so there's a bonus tape.
Hello, hello.
Why is Richard Christie running through the halls? Whenever I talk to you, Gary, I can see that on camera. What is that running?
He's usually running to put up a note of somehow making fun of me.
Oh, okay. Oh, I didn't know what was going on.
Like, he's put this clips of me. What is it, Richard?
It's clips of you saying dumb stuff.
Clips of me saying dumb stuff.
Oh, your audiobook.
What page is that on?
Hey, Richard, come in here. Look how thin this guy
He
is.
has just gotten so thin.
He's like half a person now.
Yeah, and every week he's thinner.
Are you getting thin for your wedding? I think you're too thin.
Yeah, that's part of it. That's what everybody's saying, and me and Tim Sabian were just saying, it's funny how when you're fat and people say, oh, you're too fat, but then you get thin and everybody tries to derail you by saying you're too thin.
Let me see. Lift up your shirt. I'll tell you.
Nobody can be happy for you.
No, actually, you look good.
Thank you.
Yeah, look at that. Look at this guy's abs and everything.
I told him he looked good the other day. I've been commented on.
I've been working, doing a lot of working out in the gym and running like 6 or 7 miles a day.
So the theory is you're not even watching porn anymore. Like you had one of the largest internet porn collections ever.
No, I still do.
Oh, you do?
Especially like Peter North. I love his stuff. And yeah, I still
And
watch.
where's he going to get his good man hours in if he doesn't watch porn?
Yeah, I heard you on the wrap-up show talking about Peter North, and it was kind of weird. Like you say so many sort of gay things, you know. I sometimes feel like you're gay or bi.
No, I get a lot of support from other male porn fans that love Peter North.
Somebody wrote me a note that says Peter North was in gay porn. Is that true?
Well, that's what people say, and they've sent me clips. I think it's all special effects, somebody trying to derail his career.
I mean, I don't know.
I don't believe it.
Why would people be trying to derail Peter North's career?
Because they're jealous.
Yeah, they're jealous. They try to make these...
Mel Gibson's jealous.
Like Richard went to a convention so he could meet Peter North. Wasn't that the story?
He's a huge fan.
Yeah. We waited online for like 5 hours. It was like Jenna Jameson and Peter North somewhere.
And he's there for Peter
He's
North.
there for
we
Peter
didn't
North.
give a shit about Jenna, yeah. Me and my buddies.
That's very gay to me.
We got our picture with Peter and everything. He was selling these pills that are supposed to make you shoot ropes. It looked like a vitamin store in front of him. And all these guys are putting out money so they can shoot ropes like Peter North.
Wow. Would you really take a product from a porn star so you
No.
could shoot ropes?
You know that doesn't work.
Well, I've heard that his secret is tons of celery. Like he'll eat 20 stalks of celery before a movie, which is, I don't know if it's true, but that's what I've heard. I
don't know.
tried it and it didn't
I
work.
could never tell you what kind of load a guy blows. In fact, I don't even watch that part of porn. I fast forward right through it.
Yeah, how could that be your favorite thing?
I don't know how girls swallow that cum. I tell you, I got to hand it to you gals. I know Robin
Like he
doesn't
hasn't.
What? I haven't. You're damn right I haven't.
You never tasted your own?
No. I'm not you, man.
I never did either.
You never drunk it with a wine chaser on a Friday night?
Pretty sure that's wrong.
Have you ever, like, when you're masturbating, got so worked up you jizzed all over your own face?
No.
One time when I was on tour with my band in, like, 98, we went to Europe, and I didn't masturbate the whole month.
You're so gross.
And when I got back home, I celebrated and whacked off. And
Lisa G, you're such a little angel back there. Do you hear what he's saying? Does that gross you out or what? What? No? Oh, you like it. All right. Lisa, may I ask you a sexual question? Do you, like Robin says she doesn't like to swallow it. Do you do it?
Stop it.
Would you do it? If you're in love. If you're in love with a guy, and he liked that, would you be willing to? And he's a Jewish guy, Lisa. Jewish
it's
guy.
kosher.
He's at least a doctor. Which has tremendous amount of money.
He's a doctor,
A doctor,
surgeon.
and he's very good looking.
Plastic surgeon.
Yes,
But
then.
You would swallow it.
Plastic surgeon, yes.
All right. Well, there you go. I was watching porn last night. I told you on that Flesh Cast or whatever it's called. Flesh
Drive.
Flesh Drive.
Yeah.
And You ought to put all your porn on that little flash drive thing that you could just put everything on
I
one
was
little
going to
thing.
say, he'd be perfect for it.
But, yeah, he's a perfect candidate. But I was watching, and, like, they get up to the part where these guys blow their load, and they run right up to the girl's mouth, so it'll be... And I just want to vomit. I don't know how you gals do it.
But you know what's funny? Like,
I certainly don't want to see a guy's load. I don't understand how you could be a fan of that.
You're not disappointed when a guy just dribbles like he has two drops of load?
I wouldn't even know. I'd be more than happy if he didn't come at all.
But even like when you come, don't you feel more manly if you're shooting like a long way?
That's true, but that's my stuff. You know, I don't want to see anybody else's
You
stuff.
want the man to be more manly?
Well, you want to...
He's gay.
You want
don't
to
get married and
I
ruin
want
some
him
girl's
to be
life.
able to hit my chin from the other side of the room.
No, you want to visualize, and the fantasy is that you're that guy.
Richard, no, that's not it at all.
Well, then why do you watch porn?
I want to see the girls. I like to see girls getting laid and all that stuff.
But you like to imagine that you're the one doing it, right?
No. I mean, I imagine me doing her, but I don't imagine I'm that guy, and I don't want to see his load. I don't pretend that that's my load.
There's a lot of guys around here that are into loads, like Will Murray.
Well,
really?
Yeah, he's a big Peter North
He
fan.
seems effeminate to me, too, honestly.
Like, we whenever we talk about porn, we're always pissed. We talk about dribblers, which are guys that don't jizz very much.
You're both gay, that's why.
And we don't like dribblers.
All right. Well, go. You better go get yourself checked out. Don't ruin some girl's life.
No.
When's the wedding?
I think late July next year. I think.
Oh, not Halloween?
Nah, we don't.
Why wouldn't you get married on your favorite holiday?
It's her day. I want to do what makes her happy. You know.
Look at you, but you having empathy.
Yeah.
Nice. July of next year?
I think like July 30th. Yeah. Yeah. We're looking at dates. But, you know, and not to put any pressure on anybody, but I don't know what's going on with me and my job next year. So I don't know when to take a honeymoon and stuff like that.
Yeah,
so
do me a favor. Don't take any honeymoon.
What, really?
No, well, I mean, I don't know what's happening.
Don't plan for it now, is what he's saying.
Don't plan on
you got plenty of time.
Don't plan on a bright future.
But you got to plan a little bit ahead for that kind of stuff.
I guess so.
Our honeymoon to Transylvania is off, honey.
Are you going to go to some haunted place?
No.
For your honeymoon?
It's
What's your game plan if I quit the business? Or let's say, I can't take you with me where I'm going.
That's a really good question.
Yeah. What's the game plan here?
Well, it's hard because I'm never going to find anything as fun as working here. So it's like I've tried actually not to even think about it because and I'll figure it out when it comes. I got a little bit of money saved up, so if I'm out of work for a month or two, I should be okay. But
a month or two, I predict like 10 years.
Well, I can always go back to being an electrician. I figure at the very...
Is that true?
Yeah.
You have skills? I mean, you're up to date with all of that?
I did it for 12 years, yeah. I did commercial electric, and in New York, electricians make really good money.
Right.
It kind of drives me crazy when I hear Steve Grillo say that he quit being an electrician because he had a good thing going.
Do you think it'll be weird for you? Like, because you're Richard Christie from the show. And
he's a celebrity electrician.
Yeah, I mean, it's going to be weird. Like, you're working in some guy's house, and then you go, hey, aren't you that guy from the Howard Stern Show? Are you going to feel kind of deflated?
No, I think they'd get a kick out of it. I would be happy that I made their day.
I'd be like, aren't you that guy from the Howard Stern Show? Get out of my house. I don't care if you hang out with me.
Didn't you pee in a diaper?
Yeah. You're doing my electrical work? I mean, you're that sophisticated with this stuff? I mean, you can really...
Yeah. I did it for a long time. I never got my journeyman's license just because it wasn't my passion, but it was a way to make a living. So if I had to, so that I don't starve, I would go back and do it.
Right.
Yeah, definitely. But
all right, at least you have something to fall on. Fall back on.
But you
could be like the nude electrician because you love being naked.
Like the other electrician's balls or something. Well, it's funny because I have.
Have you talked to Sirius about maybe staying on as an electrician?
There
you know what's funny? I know the electrician here, and he's a really super cool guy. So he'd probably be the first person I'd talk to.
So you're networking.
Yeah.
Would you actually go to him? So, like, you'd remain at Sirius, but as an electrician. It's part of the electricians team.
Hey, if that's what I got to do, that's what I got to do.
It's weird,
I
love. At least he's got something.
Yeah.
But I have.
Fred's a plumber.
Sal can be my apprentice.
Maybe they'll start a whole contracting thing.
Right.
Well, I have dreams that I have to go back and do that, and it is a bummer because this is the funnest job in the world, and
the most fun job.
I have dreams sometimes that it's that first day back, and I'm putting my tool belt on, and I'm thinking, oh, I don't get to make prank calls.
Where's my tape measure?
Right.
Where's my fuse puller?
My Kleins, my wrench. But this is not to sound, to kiss your butt too much, but this is the greatest job I could ever dream of having. So I don't think there's anything else that can compare to working here.
Well, absolutely. All right. Well, Richard, he is watching porn. I thought he was off porn because...
and honestly, not as much as I used to because I went 10 years without getting laid, and now I have an amazing fiance, and so like you don't watch it as much as you used to.
I was going to say, Richard, nobody could watch it as much as you used to. You do other things now.
He used to stay home on a Friday night, pour a glass of wine.
He had a date with himself.
Yeah, and jerk off.
Yeah.
Like 4 times in one night.
And he had his favorite girls.
Yeah. I did 7 times in one night.
Oh,
like what's the most you jerk off now?
I don't know, once a week, maybe once or twice a week, probably.
Right. And is that just because you enjoy it more than being with your wife, or
no, just
convenience.
Just convenience. Sometimes you never know when the mood hits you.
Where do you do it? You have a small place.
Yeah, usually in the bathroom or something.
While she's home, or you wait till she leaves?
Usually when she's not around.
Right.
Yeah.
And
George Takei says they have a lovely apartment.
Oh yeah, but it's not. There's not a lot of hiding room, if you know what I mean.
Well, yeah, we have big windows and people can see in and stuff.
He's probably standing right in front of the window.
Puts a damper on that.
I'm not a voyeur,
What's the plan? Will you have kids with your wife?
Probably eventually, but right
Do you think with your problems with alcohol and?
Who says I have problems with alcohol?
Oh, you do. You say you drink way too much.
You can't get enough.
And actually, even losing this weight has helped me. I don't drink near as much as I used to.
Right, a lot of calories.
Yeah. It's made me conscious of how many calories I was taking in. But right now, we want to kind of move up to that. We have a fish now that we love, and once our
fish,
and once our fish passes away, we want to get a dog like you guys did, and kind of
go to North Shore Animal.
You'll be a parent when you're 90.
Yeah, go to North Shore Animal and get an adult cat. They're great.
Yeah, well, she's allergic to cats, but our friend has a hypoallergenic cat. Like ones that they don't shed, so we're thinking about getting one of those.
There you go. So you're slowly going up the evolutionary ladder, to the point that you get a baby.
It's about time. I'm 36, so I better grow up.
Oh, he's got time on a kid.
Maybe you ought to get a monkey.
Yeah.
Why a monkey?
That would be enough for you.
Yeah.
A monkey is as high up the evolutionary scale as you go.
To an actual human child.
Well, it's
and you'd like a monkey because they throw their feces and they pee all over themselves.
It'd be funny, yeah.
That's right, yeah.
I would love. Well, we had and if I can say a few words about Pumpkin, our fish, it died on Saturday.
You mean it's already gone?
Well, we have one fish left, Ernie, but Pumpkin, it died on
How long
Saturday.
did it last?
2 years. It was actually old. We nicknamed her Old Lady because for a fish, she was pretty old and she had a good life.
What kind of fish?
It was a tetra, orange and black tetra. So
is that a goldfish?
Like a goldfish, yeah.
Right.
So 2 years is good.
And did you have a whole tank and everything, or just like a bowl?
A huge tank. She had a whole, because at first we had like 10 fish. She was the only one that lasted, so she had this huge tank to herself.
So basically you're a fish killer.
Yeah, you're killing fish.
Well, fish are hard, It's a good thing for people to learn how to take care of a fish, because believe it or not, I think fish are just as hard to take care of as dogs. And
no, they're not. I've had both.
Yeah, but you had a lot of fish die too.
Yeah,
well, the tank wasn't set up right.
Yeah, I mean, I couldn't even set this thing up right.
But imagine
until I found a company that knew what the hell they were doing. But my tank was a death tank. The fish used to jump out of the tank. I'd find them behind the walls. The water was so toxic they'd do anything to get out of there.
Oh my goodness!
And I'd say to the guy, "Go, don't worry about it. I'll just replace the fish." I go, "But all my fish are dying. I don't want to kill fish."
You were supposed to be watching the fish to ease your stress.
Yeah, I said I'm completely stressed out and I'm upset. I'd find like an eel climbed out of the tank and was behind a wall and the wall smelled.
There was no cover on the tank?
The top, it was a big tank, and I mean the top of it is open.
It was like a wall.
Yeah. I mean, it's impossible for them to jump out. They jumped out. They committed suicide rather than live in that tank. It was so toxic.
Oh, man.
And I didn't know how to do it. The guy a professional company's about it. Then I found a good place out of Connecticut that actually straightened the whole situation out. Then my fish lived great.
Yeah.
Then I got a divorce.
They last more than 2 years.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, he's saying 2 years is a long time.
But it's hard. Well, just the way you described it,
That's
it's hard to take care of fish.
You shouldn't try a child. You don't even know how to take care of a fish.
It shouldn't be hard to take care of fish if you have an expert company taking care of them. That's what I couldn't figure out. But I was taking care of them.
But with a small tank, an average person can set it up themselves and have it be okay.
Yeah, but you still got to know pH balance and all that. You learn a lot with pets.
Mark, you're on the air in Savannah, Georgia.
Hey, Howard.
Hey, now.
In honor of Baba Booey's book, I was wondering if y'all could go around the room and talk about what y'all think.
No. Mike, you're on the air. You're taking too long. I have no patience. Yes, Mike in Staten Island.
Hey, Howard. How are you guys doing?
All right.
Is Richard Christie aware that his fallback job, there's 5,000 local 3 electricians out of work right now?
Oh, is that true? No, I had no idea. I know that because of the economy, construction has slowed way down.
A lot of unemployed electricians is what this gentleman is saying. Well, your phone is on the fritz, pal.
Huh. Yeah, I didn't realize that.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. I'll do what I got to do. I'll figure something out.
Richard, so we got a little update on you today. We haven't heard from you in a long time. And you're going to pull this shtick again?
No, I'll talk to you. What's your question?
No, you kept on telling us about how much you love with shooting ropes and Peter North.
Langford loves that shit too, right, Steve? Ropes, big loads, monster Peter North loads.
What are you, Benji?
But Howard doesn't think like any guy really, imagines
a lot
that's
of guys. That's the only reason to watch a porno.
Do you think any
when
guy
the chick gets cummed on?
Do you think any guys around here have the same feelings about
Will
porn?
Murray definitely does. Me and him talk about Peter North all the time. A lot of guys are into that.
He's shooting ropes and all that?
Yeah, he's all about the ropes, man. Come on. When you see a guy dribbling in a porno, what's the most important part of a movie? Any kind of movie. The ending. If the ending's no good, then it ruins a movie. Same with porno. There's a big finish, an ending, a climax. And if the climax is big, it's like a big explosion, like at the end of Independence Day when the spaceships explode. It's a huge explosion and it's exciting, and you're like, that's great. Great way to end the movie. Same way with the Peter North movie. At the end, there's going to be a huge explosion. It's like an action movie. Yeah. Like when you go see Bruce Willis in an action movie, you're going to get lots of big explosions. You're going to get lots of action. The ending's going to be huge. Same way with Peter North. At the end, you're going to get a huge explosion. It's action-packed. It's great. It made it worth watching the whole movie. But say you get, I don't know, Timmy Smolik or just, any other kind of porno star that dribbles. The ending is kind of, that was a letdown. It's like you got to have a big finish. And that's just how I look at it. That's the best part of the dirty movie is that's why they make, cum shot compilation movies, 1,001 cum shots. It's guys that are buying that stuff, not women. It's a guy fantasy, that ending when there's the big load.
Do you want to see if anyone else around here has the same feelings about it? Maybe Ronnie?
Sure. What's your favorite part of a porno movie, Ronnie?
That's a good question. Favorite part of a porno movie?
Like, what's the thing that you can't wait to see in a porno?
I like seeing how a girl sucks a guy off. I like to see her technique.
Yeah. Now, do you like what the result of that, the load shot, the money shot?
Nah, I can take that or leave it. I kind of like to see when what kind of positions they get into also. When they But I don't really care about the low drop.
But if does it matter to you if it's a big or just a dribble? Or?
I don't care, dude.
Doesn't matter to me.
Yeah.
I don't care about the
But
load
like
drop.
when you shoot
I don't
a load,
care about the load drop.
What about your load?
What about it? My load works fine, dude.
Are you happier?
I have no problem.
Are you happier when you shoot a huge load?
I don't measure it.
Yeah, but when you shoot like a bigger one rather than a dribble,
I can stand up and cheer. Yay!
See?
Stupid ass.
See? He likes a big load.
Yeah, you stupid ass.
What about you, Genji? Did you shoot a big load all over Kendra Jade?
I don't remember
You
what
can't
kind.
remember that
I
far
can't even
back.
remember that far back. Are you kidding? I don't remember what kind of load it was.
What, do you shoot big loads up?
I think they're all about the same size at all times. I don't think there's ever like a. I've never had a dribbler and I've never had a really big rope.
Oh, so you're a medium.
Yeah, I'm a medium rope guy.
We're here to talk about loads, not wimpy dribbler loads.
No, big, goopy, white loads.
Ropey man loads.
Do you like loads just as much as this guy?
I'm a load fan myself. I mean, they don't call it the money shot for nothing. I mean, it is kind of the finale, the grand finale. If it was a fireworks display, this would be the grand ending, you know, so to speak. So
It'd be like the Macy's. Peter North is the Macy's Day, the Macy's 4th of July fireworks of loads.
Absolutely.
Randy West is the sparkler of loads.
Yeah, he's a little dribbler. He ain't getting it done.
Love you, Randy, but you could eat a little more celery or something.
I'm with you.
There.
I'm with you. Yeah, I'm a load fan. What am I going to say? They make specials about it. They have DVDs dedicated to fucking cum shots, all right?
That's what I tried to tell him. I said they have movies called 1001 Cum Shots.
Yeah, people, they have bukkake videos are like huge, you know? People like to shit, so we're not that weird.
And it's not all women watching these load videos either. It's a lot of straight men. Like us. Doesn't get any straighter than this.
Yeah.
Right, honey? So we're here with an expert on television to talk about television, more specifically shots in porno movies on television.
Okay.
What do you prefer, a huge load or a dribbler load when you're watching a porno movie and not jerking off?
I have to admit that I really don't look for either, Richard. I'm looking at the girls. I'm not looking at the guys. And as fine as Peter North's work is, the attention really has to go to the females if you're, heterosexual.
Yeah, but the women are visibly happier when they get a big load. I've seen, there is a little bit of a look of disappointment on a woman's face when there's a dribbler involved.
Well, then let me see the happiness in the woman getting off versus the dribbler or the one who's delivering that big load. That's what I'd rather see.
Yeah, okay, all right. But it's like, to me, pornos jump the shark when a guy moans real loud and he's like, "Rah!" And then it's drip. It sucks.
So the first time you saw a dribbler is when porn jumped the shark for you?
Exactly. You've seen Peter North's movies, right?
Of course. Who hasn't?
And you're a fan, right?
I'm more of a fan of girls. I don't care about guys.
There are guys that you like. You're a fan of Randy Spears, right? And
just because I've heard of guys doesn't mean I'm a fan of theirs.
Oh, and you love.
Just because I've heard of Evan Stone.
Evan Stone, that's his favorite.
No, he's not my favorite. I don't have favorite guys.
What about you? Do you shoot ropes or do you dribble?
I shoot massive ropes, massive loads.
Like Peter North size?
No, well, probably not Peter North size, but close.
How many ounces a load do you think?
I don't know.
Can you shoot into a measuring cup?
No, I won't.
Why?
Because I don't want to.
Because you might have this hidden talent that you're not even using.
Guess what? How do you know what I'm using and not using?
Well, I haven't seen you shoot a load, so you're not using.
Guess what? You're not, ever.
Richard, what have you learned today?
I've learned that everybody in the office is sick of me asking them about their loads.
You're not the only guy who actually likes male porn stars, though.
Exactly. Although it's fewer people than I thought, it's pretty much just me and Will Murray. But at least I have one partner in crime, partner in load crime. So I'm right there with you, Will. Peter North.
Thank you, Lisa G, covering all the stories for Howard 100.
I've been in there for an hour and a half. I can do it on Monday.
Today, you said you were going to do it today.
I'll do it
Why
Monday.
didn't you
I was
do
in
it?
there for an hour because I have to get to
Lisa,
work.
is it in there? Is it written?
Yeah, but we can bring it back on Monday.
Yeah, but you should have did it today.
We could do it Monday. I didn't do other headlines either. I got to 2 headlines.
What is it, Gary?
I hate to interrupt, but Lisa G and Sal have been involved in a screaming match in the hallway for now close to 10 minutes.
He said anything else, Lisa. You said no. There was something else. You said no.
I'm not going to overstay my time in there. I did already.
Yesterday was a lie.
Why? Steve can do it.
Because the whole news operation is fucked up.
It is Steve. Why can't Steve do it when he goes in? I was in there for an hour and a half. It was too much.
You had it on your freaking headline, though. He asked you what else. All of a sudden, she's a producer to monitor the amount of time she's on the air. Please.
Sal, what is the root of this problem you're having with Lisa G?
Yesterday, the freaking Lisa G gets on the air and says that I went to a bar and I used a credit card and the credit card was declined and I left. Brad, this is bullshit. It was in the headlines.
No, I know.
I know you guys are the right thing.
We're gonna get their check.
Yeah, but it was in the headlines. She's not doing her fucking job. She had no problem yesterday slandering me, but today, when Howard asked her anything else, she's like, no, nothing else.
We're gonna get their check.
No, it's bullshit,
Problem
man.
is, when Howard, you get the signal that Howard wants to move on. So
He said anything else. That's not a signal. Anything else is, yes, by the way, there was an error yesterday, Howard. We said Sal Governale had a declined credit card and walked out of the bar. Turns out it wasn't Sal Governale. We apologize. Goodbye. How long did that take?
You have
10
my
seconds.
word, though. We'll get it on.
It's not about your words, but it was written in the fucking. She didn't do her job. You did your job. You investigated it. You found out it wasn't true. It was on her piece of paper. Yesterday she goes in behind my back, doesn't verify anything with me, says it on the air. Then today she promises me she's going to make the retraction because you guys looked into it, and she doesn't do it.
Look, it was an
Tell
error.
her to do a fucking job.
It was an error.
It wasn't an error. It's her she's just like in Lisa G world. She's caught up in fucking, whatever. Absolutely nothing. There is no Lisa G world.
Look,
it's a big fucking empty
we're gonna
mess.
get it on the air,
it's
and we'll get it on the air all
cavern
day.
of shit.
We'll make
So no, it doesn't have to. Now I have to go out this weekend. I have to do comedy shows and everything else, and then I gotta get my.
Langford will put it in his headlines.
No, I mean she should have just did it, dude. She should have did it.
Yeah, I mean, look, she should have done it.
Yeah,
well, it happens.
Should have done it, did it, whatever the fuck she should have done.
All right, well, you have my sincere apology, and we'll get it on the air. We'll get it on the air, though. We'll make it right.
You shouldn't apologize. She should apologize. She should apologize.
It happens. I mean, look, she has a rapport with Howard, and
she has no rapport with Howard. She's a rapport.
But she goes in there.
Give me a fucking break. She ain't Robin Quivers. She's lucky she's here.
She knows.
For Christ's sake, she was on a
leave.
fucking 2-bit ghetto channel that she lost a job from that. They didn't even want her there. The girl's lucky she could put a fucking needle on a record. Give me a fucking break. It just pisses me off. She had the headline. He asked her anything else. She told me before she went on the air that she was going to do it. She didn't. It's just wrong. It's just wrong. I'm only angry because it's wrong. Because I was slandered unfairly about a credit card. You guys did the right thing. She had it in the headline. He asked her anything else, and she said no.
I understand.
It's just fucking bullshit. Tell her to stay out of my fucking office. She wants to talk to Richard. Do it in the fucking hallway or call him. I don't want her in this fucking office. She's cancer in here.
All right. We'll make it up to you, sir. We'll get it in there today, I promise. I apologize.
Can't stand her. You should fire her. She's awful. Bring back Penny.
Cotton picking.
It's just the deceit that really bothers me. Don't fucking tell me.
I don't think it was.
Don't tell me you're going to go on the air and clean it up. And then when you're asked anything else and you say no.
There was.
Don't tell me that.
There's no deceit.
Yeah, because she enjoys it.
What are they fighting about? Do you know?
Yeah.
Why are Sal and Lisa fighting?
You know what?
Why is Sal not in his office?
He was in his office. That's where it started in the hallway, went to his office, came back out into the hallway. We're all sitting there listening to him scream at her, and she's screaming back.
Why are they screaming?
She did a news headline about Sal the other day, something about his credit card. And Sal's like, it's a made-up story. It didn't exist. And now he's demanding a retraction. And she's saying she didn't say anything wrong. And he's like, you made me look stupid. And that's a lot of what I hear.
Traction? Are you getting any traction?
Did you demand the traction?
No, what happened yesterday is the news didn't do their proper research, and they slandered me saying I declined a credit card at a bar and left. It wasn't me.
Wow.
But they didn't clear it with me first. They didn't ask me if I was at the bar or anything else. So I was fine with it. The news went on. I didn't come in. I didn't complain. I went to Brad. I said, can you clean it up and investigate? He investigates it. They find out there's another Sal Governale, who I happen to know, by the way, who declined a credit card. So Lisa says to me in the hallway, I have it in the headlines, and I'll clear your name with
Good.
this. So she comes in, she's babbling like the yenta that she is with you guys, having a fucking blast. And at the end, you go, Lisa, anything else? She goes, no. And the retraction was in the paperwork. She was supposed to give the retraction with the news today. So when she walks out, I said, Lisa, how come you didn't put the retraction in? She said, oh, I forgot. There was no time left. Who is she to monitor the time? She
had plenty of time.
Yeah, you blatantly asked her, anything else, Lisa? She goes, no. So that's basically it. She does these little things. She loves to get under my freaking skin. She's not the queen, jappy prima donna girl that you all think that she is. Or actually, she is that, too. She is that.
Why do you have to go to that?
But because that's why I'm upset. I'm sorry, but when the news slanders you and it was all bupkis.
Get a lawyer. Get the union lawyer.
Yeah, get a union lawyer.
I don't need anything. I need a divorce lawyer, not a union lawyer.
Things bad.
Wow.
What happened yesterday?
Last night I got a king-size bed in my room because my kids have to sleep in my bed every night. It's
Well, you know what that is. That's your wife keeping you at a distance.
Yeah, I guess. Well, when we were in love,
you can't fuck if the kids are in the bed.
When we were, and she suggested a king size bed because she did love me. That's when we got it.
Yeah.
But now the kids come into the bed every night. They would come in like at 1 or 2 in the morning. So it's like romper room in my bed at 3 o'clock in the morning.
Why do you allow this?
I don't mind sleeping next to my kids. So
yeah, but you want to know something? Your kids need their space. It's not healthy for them to be in the bed with you guys.
We do try to put them to bed as much as possible.
Why can't you put a kid to bed? I know a lot of parents like this. They can't put the kids to bed.
I do. I tuck
every
them
minute
in
with the bed.
I tuck them in every night.
And tell them to get out of the bed and go back to their room.
Go to your own bed.
Tell them to stop being such pussies.
Well, I wouldn't call my children pussies, but at 1:30 in the morning when you're dead tired and I have to get up at 4.
Say, this ain't going to fly. Daddy's got to work. Lock the goddamn door.
Well, you think my wife would get up because she gets up a little later.
Because she wants the kids in the bed.
So anyway, we're watching Top Chef last night. I love that show. And laying in bed, and I go over to cuddle with her in the king-size bed.
Yeah.
And she's like, oh, my God, we're in a king-size bed, and I feel like I have to buy a cot.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
I was like, gee, exactly. So,
yeah, Sal, you're disgusting. You smell and you sweat.
Right. I smell and I sweat.
Yeah.
If you just would have saw what the other smelly, sweaty mass that she was in love with, I would be a pleasure. So,
you think she's still in love with that guy?
I think she thinks about him every day. I think it's inevitable.
Yeah.
I think it's inevitable.
Right.
And I've come to the conclusion that I think it's more like a brother-sister relationship with a bonus banging every other month.
You bang your sister.
It's like a nanny. It's like I got a lady.
She told me she doesn't need a car.
She's doing the laundry.
And she takes care of your kids.
Taking care of my kids. What am I going to do? I looked into things and we went over numbers and the lawyer kicked back and said, economically, you can't leave.
You actually went and looked?
Yeah.
Oh, you bet your sweet ass I did.
Wow.
He's got 3 kids.
Well, you know what? I look at this whole thing and I said, why did they jump into this whole kid thing with both feet like that? I mean, they didn't even try it out with one. They just kept banging till they
we're
had
not
3.
Puerto Rican, Robin. We need to just keep popping out kids.
Yes, you did. You got 3 and you're locked in.
Got married in 96, had my first child in 99. We had 3 years together, and then I had my second child 2 years later, and 2 years later after that.
Yeah, 3 years of sheer bliss. You didn't learn from the first one. You two aren't ready for all this
Were the first 3 years good? Robin's saying after your first kid, you should have realized that 2 years
aren't good at this.
You don't have kids together.
First kid's manageable, No. Second kid gets a little tough. Third kid, I mean, you might as well become a sociopathic murderer. I mean, everything changed. The jump from 2 to 3 changes everything.
Her, make your husband take care of the kids. There's no time for us.
But what kills?
Lisa's back here if you want to talk to her.
Nah, who cares?
Well, let her give her a
She got her time. She said she sucked up all the airtime she could today. She didn't have time to put that retraction in.
Lisa, I hear you were yelling at Sal in the hallway.
Look, I try and get to as much stuff as I can. I'm very sensitive to how much time I'm in here.
Right.
When you guys go off on other tangents and talk about other things, it was enough. We have another set of headlines. I understand how Sal feels, but I also know we have another set of headlines, and we have news reports all day long where we can report that too. But I felt that I overstayed my welcome here. I was in for so long.
I appreciate that. Sal, what about
but
that?
you'll spend 20 minutes covering a fucking couch in the green room, dude.
What?
Come on.
What are you
She's
talking
done a
about?
story.
That was a news story.
Oh,
I didn't do it as a news headline.
Yeah. It doesn't matter, Lisa. The point is that you came out yesterday. You slandered me without verifying it first.
First of all, it wasn't my story. It wasn't my story.
You did the headlines.
So, look, it's like I'm the messenger being shot.
Take responsibility for your actions, Lisa. You're the headline reader.
First of all,
was I in the headline today?
I was not.
I in the
let me answer your
was
first
I in the headline
question.
today? Was I in the headline today?
I'm not the only one who goes
I'd like
over
to
the
smack
headlines.
her.
Hey.
Don't get physical. I'd like to, but I'm not. Believe me, I don't do that.
You shouldn't even say it. No.
Thank you.
Believe me, that's the least that I'm saying. I'm thinking of a chainsaw right now and battery acid.
I'm sorry things aren't good at home.
It has
Don't take
nothing to
it
do
out
with
on
home.
me.
Hey, that's... Listen.
Sal, it has everything to do with it.
No,
You're
it's
taking it out on her.
I'm not taking
You
out...
wouldn't be saying this to Steve Langford.
Hold on. Howard, yesterday I was dignified about the whole thing. I was.
And I felt badly because it wasn't my story. Like I said,
Can he get his attraction right now?
Yes, I'm very attracted to you. We will do it all day, and
doesn't
Steve will
matter.
come in here and read the headline.
All right.
Apparently, there's another Sal Governale
Right.
in the original
All
story.
right, so Sal will get a retraction later in the morning.
That's fine. But
so there you go. Stop whining.
I'm
no, I
not
understand
whining.
how he feels.
Oh, I can't win in this goddamn facility. I'm not whining. I was in the hallway.
Go make phony phone calls.
First you were a shithead, now this is a shithole.
Yeah.
What's going on today?
Sal, you'll get your retraction, although we all now know it's not your credit card. Right. All right, Lisa, see if you can get a retraction going for Sal.
Okay.
All right, thank you. Lisa G, everybody.
I'm sorry, Lisa, for blowing up. I'm sure you can understand.
I do.
I'm not apologizing. I'm saying I'm sorry for blowing up. I'm sorry.
Apology.
All right. I'm not sorry for blowing up.
I understand. You don't have to apologize.
You got my back. Come here. He's a smart man. It's good to have
No,
Jason.
Jason hates me.
Look, have you
No,
here for a second?
Jason is the voice of reason.
Well, the news clearly slandered my pal Sal here.
Yes,
they didn't
retract.
They didn't follow up on. Hold on a second. They didn't follow up on their sources. They ran on the air with a story without checking with Sal, without checking to see if there could have been another Sal. And he did deserve a front. She had plenty of time yesterday to give that fake story on the air.
Right.
And she should have given the retraction
and
on the
it
air.
wasn't today's headline, and she passed over.
Because more people here.
And she told me in the hallway. She told me in the hallway before she went on the air that she would take care of it. That makes it even worse. You told me in the hallway before you went on. I'm going to say to take care of it.
I wanted to get to it.
And then Howard said she had plenty of time.
Howard, well, you know how it is in there. You can read him. Come
It's
on.
fine, Lisa. I don't want to mix up with you. I know you're doing your job, but
Bottom line, we're making it right.
I know you want. I appreciate it, and you did make it. You did make it right. You did. Right. You followed through. You found out there was another Sal. It wasn't me. She put in the headline, and she blew it off. And then she comes out and goes, "Oh, we'll do it Monday."
Headline.
What?
We put it in the.
Yeah, it was in the headline for you to read, and you blew it off today. You said we'll take care of it Monday.
All right, I'm sorry that.
That's all right. I don't want an
wasn't
apology.
as sensitive to your feelings.
I don't want an apology. It's all right. But I
You know what? I think
I
it's
just
really.
hope you can understand why I'm a little upset now after all this. Like at first,
well, it was the initial
not being
shock of
notified,
not hearing
not
the
being
retraction.
notified, being slandered. It's a credit card. It's embarrassing. Okay, I have enough embarrassments in my life. Then the follow-up, which is great, and then the. Just you guys rectifying it, saying, we got it, we're wrong. And I'm like, good. And then Lisa politely saying to me today, I got it covered, I got your back, I'm going to say it on the air, and I thank Lisa.
Right,
and then you go in and you yap away like you're having coffee with your girlfriends in Jericho, and you walk out and go, well, we'll do it on Monday.
Listen. All it is typical of the mainstream media. They kill you on page 1. They apologize on page 100.
Like Jason follows up on page 69.
I feel really bad.
Let's go.
I'm sorry.
Oh, look at this. Now
so
we're
badly.
Don't feel
I
bad.
feel badly also because.
It's in your nature. Don't feel bad.
All right, let's bring in Steve Langford.
Yeah.
I said we were going to start news in the 4th hour, so I'd have some energy, but again, we blew it. Steve, go ahead.
After a decade on The Stern Show, Howard TV senior producer Isaac Mark says he's leaving.
Yeah, did you know that Isaac's leaving?
No.
Yeah.
This was sad
He's
news.
now a vice president of some company.
I'm happy. It seems like he's moving on, but
What
it's,
kind
I
of
like
company? Is it a media company?
Vice president of video content at global public relations giant Ketchum, he says.
I think it's a public relations firm here in New York City, and he's a vice president in charge of what?
Video content.
So it sounds like he's going to be an AV guy.
But he's the vice president of the AV guys. He's going to run all the AV guys.
You want to know something, though? I'm thinking that's kind of a shitty job. Because, you know what,
crazy?
Isaac? I'll tell you why. I worked at Benton and Bowles in the video department for one day before they realized I hadn't given notice on my other job. So they fired me. And that was basically like AV squad stuff. Like when there's a presentation, you have to wheel in a...
No, not at all.
I mean,
what are you going to be doing exactly? What are your duties?
I basically complement all existing account services with video and content needs. And I'm also able to go out.
Whoa. Stop the doublespeak. Tell me what you do. You get in at 8 o'clock in the morning or 9 o'clock in the morning. What do you do?
I haven't started the job yet.
Yeah, but what do you do there? What do they want you to do?
I'm responsible for selling into clients video content, meaning viral video, web-embedded video.
Selling clients video content?
Howard, you worked in PR, right?
I'm trying to understand what you're saying.
Okay.
You're responsible for selling clients video content.
Listen, a public.
You know how stupid that sounds?
Do you go? Are you on the internet all the time?
Yes.
Do you watch videos on the internet?
Yes.
I will be making those videos.
You're producing videos.
Correct.
Why couldn't he say that?
Yeah, that's the name of the title of the job.
I'm responsible for viral content on the,
That's the.
I'll be selling clients viral
So
content.
talk like a normal person. Describe to me what
I'm going
you
to be
do.
making cool and fun and interesting videos for corporate and institutional clients of a global PR firm.
So you direct them and produce them.
Depending on how big the department gets, I do stuff on my own, and I also have a crew that does stuff with me, and I can also hire freelancers depending on how much business we have.
Well, that's a good job then.
I'm heading up the department.
In a big shot. Thank you.
Maybe your boss there will read your script.
It's bittersweet. I'm
Kiss my
sad.
cunt.
Yeah, how could you leave us?
How long do you want me to stay here for?
Forever.
Oh, now he's hostile.
I know. I've been here for 10 years. It's been a good run, and I'm really proud of what.
It's time for you to go.
Thanks.
We're sick of you.
Yeah, you know what? We need some new blood.
I've been proud
what
of
do you do for us?
You're
anyway?
right. What do I do for you? I'm the senior producer for Howard TV.
Yeah. What does that mean? What do you do?
Are you going to understand that if I tell you?
I don't even know what you do. What do you do?
Every studio segment that you do that involves more than sitting and talking to a celebrity or a guest, I produce.
Yeah.
All your pageants, all your contests. And the next 2 weeks, we have 3 contests. Celebrity Superfan contest I'm producing. I'm producing the Tabitha thing that, I produce all the studio stuff. I
had no idea you did that.
I also produce all the shows outside of the Howard's studio, like inside the Porn Actor Studio, Meet the Shrink.
So how did you even get this job? Did you go out and apply for jobs when you're supposed to be working here?
Correct.
So in our time, you went and applied for jobs?
On my time, I did it.
Yeah, okay. When did you have your interviews? During the day?
How am I supposed to find a new job?
I don't know.
Send out smoke signals?
See how anybody would leave that job that you have with us.
It's
obviously.
Hey, listen, it's bittersweet. I'm sad.
We'll see how many naked chicks you get to see over there.
I'll tell you how to make our videos here look good. You keep me in focus, buddy.
And wait till the president of the division doesn't like a couple of the fucking concepts you come up with. Out the door.
Hey, that's a risk I'm going to have to take.
You got a contract with these guys?
Do I have a contract?
Yeah.
I don't really want to talk about my employment.
Is it a guarantee of a certain amount of years?
I have the same type of employment I had at In Demand. It's called at-will employment.
Okay.
At-will employment means
it means that a company can fire me at any time, which is really any job, even with
I know that
you
we
can
all
get
have
fired
that.
with a contract too.
Right? Don't I know?
I have a contract. If they fire me, I can't get paid.
It's hard to fire you. You always resign before I can fire you.
Yeah. We'd like to fire you, but you quit first.
Listen, I have my resumes out there right now. I may go to catch
Well,
them.
Isaac, you've done a fantastic job
We
for the
love
last
you.
10 years.
Yeah, I
We
love you guys, too.
and It's painful to see you go, actually.
You don't believe me, but he's a really talented writer. He is.
I don't believe you.
He
I
wrote a
read
very
his
good
script.
script.
I
You did?
enjoyed
What do
it.
you mean,
yes.
I don't believe you? I think he's very I hired the...
Yeah, but you
didn't
don't read the
his
script.
I'm not going to read that.
Now he's never going to read it. No.
Thank God I didn't waste my time reading your script. Now you're not even here anymore. I would only do that for you because you're working.
I'm here for another 2 weeks, and I'm working very hard for those 2 weeks.
I am thinking of attaching myself to the script.
Are you? Yeah. Isaac said he's leaving not because of the money, so they're probably paying him shitty there too.
But the potential, I suppose, is
Potential.
It's not about. Hey, look, In Demand was doing well by me, and I love it. I love In Demand. And I'm not saying
You
this.
took a lateral move?
But
Dude.
why would you leave for a lateral move?
It's not a lateral move.
Well,
it is.
Howard just
Oh, he
it's
went
in
for the
no-
title.
it's in
You want to
no
be
means-
vice president?
No,
I'll make you
dude,
president.
Dude, let's talk about how much money you make. I don't want to talk about how much money I
No,
make.
you said you're not leaving because of
Let's
money.
make him kingfish.
The impetus for me to leave my job was not money.
What was
I
it?
wasn't
What
sitting
was
at
it?
home going, I need money. I need
what
money.
was it?
It was opportunity, and it's a chance to tell a different story. I've been working on your show for 10 plus years. I've
All
been
right,
telling.
dude, don't get angry with us. God, you're such a dude.
Isaac Mark
You know, when
makes
he
up
was
to
a wigger, he was a lot nicer. Do they know that history? With
Now
him?
he's in corporate America. He's not a wigger.
I love being a part. I consider it a privilege to have worked here for 10 years.
Yo.
I've learned my craft here.
How'd you find the job?
And
Was
I've
there
been
an
able
ad
to
in
work
the-
with Howard.
Was there an ad in the paper or something?
I found a very conventional way. I found it on the web.
Yo, it's Isaac. It's
I-
Isaac Marky Mark. I'm Vice President Ketchum, motherfucker.
You found it on the web?
I found it on the web. I did not have any connection at all. No
Wow.
connection.
Why? I don't even know they advertise jobs like that.
Zero connections.
That's a cool job, making fun videos.
This kid gets a job from talent. Look into it.
Yeah.
Zero connections.
He's got no money. What was
Did
your
you
wedding
have
at
to
the Knights of
provide them
Columbus?
with a reel, or did you have to give examples of what you would do?
Yes, I did. I didn't have to provide a reel.
What examples did you give them that you did?
I didn't give them a reel.
What'd you give them?
It's not so much
How'd
about
you
that.
get the job, then?
It's about the ideas and the